Somebody's already got their stuff here. I sent you a chat invite, I think. Let me resend that invite to you. Make sure my mic is turned on. Find it until after the video. So it's a matter of what was that? Well, it was the spirit, and you could tell that it happened upon communicating while we were trying to do an EVP session, and it doesn't appear until then in the camera. We didn't see it with our naked eye, but the cameras caught it later. So we wanted to show you that we did catch an orb after the fact. Yeah. If they're showing it to you after the fact. Give me a second, because as you see, I'm a little on the skinny side. So hang on. Okay, belly poked out. So here we go. Okay, I'm a little winded there. Poking that belly out takes a lot of wind, guys. Takes a lot of wind. So there's Mickey Mouse. You can have, hi everybody, this is Kermit the Frog here. Today on the Muppet Show. Yay! So there's that. You can go so far as get your prickly fluff self in the game at Fluffy Life. Horns up! Horns up! Stream Demons represent Zach Fakins. Zach Fakins I'll do in a moment, because that's a parody. Worships Satan. A Satanist does not worship Satan. There is a difference. I just wanted to put that out there.
So.
Okay, gotta poke the belly out here. Hold on. Belly's poked out. Okay, here. Oh, God, can't show the nipples. Whew. Okay. Probably hosted. I couldn't see it, but it went so quick I didn't see it, so I can't really say thank you to whatever he did. But yes, thank you. Anyways, get back to what we're doing. I need to build walls and floors. I'm going to go ahead and just do walls because they're the easier to build. And in a few minutes here, you're going to start seeing me tear up. Oh. Okay, eyes are starting to water. Okay, hang on. I gotta get to where I can play the game, because I gotta have this in long enough to play around the game. My eyes are starting to water. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I'm starting to water up. Oh my god. It burns. Huh. Right turn. Am I moving? Am I stuck now? Or so. Boa Blitz with, oh, he tipped with 50, oh, Boa, wow, oh my god, Boa. Okay, so, wow, okay, Boa, I appreciate it greatly, love you to death, love you. For those of you who don't know, make sure you take a look at Boa and his book. Bear with me, technical difficulties. Ever since Streamlabs done their update, some things don't work properly all the time. And getting gas, lodging, and food for me to travel down to Noah the Alpha Geek. Let me do a shout out to Noah real quick. There we go. There's Noah the Alpha Geek right there. But I'll be getting up with him, and we're going to do a live Ghost Hunt stream on their channel. And then once we do a live... So we're going to say it this way. Throbbing pickle. Just so everybody hears. Throbbing pickle. There's your ASMR version. Then we're going to do this a very sexual undertone. So we're going to get the... Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do this in a nice, soft, deep tone. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, throbbing pickle. So there you go. Okay, anyway, from the things throbbing pickle. What was that? What was that? What was that? Did you feel that? Did you hear that? What was that? That is pretty much the basis of every Ghost Adventure is summed up right then and there. It only took me what was that? 2 minutes to do all of every single episode of Ghost Adventures right there. What claims to have from under there was what was causing. Sorry for that, guys. There's a storm going on outside my house. And a bolt of lightning.
No, don't show me your butthole.
Right outside my window. So excuse me for the fear. That scared the living crap out of me, guys.
No, don't show me your butthole.
So, just so y'all can see that there. To show y'all, I'm still learning it, okay? There's no markings to know where C, D, E, F, and G is. You kind of have to listen to it and play it, but... Here, hang on a sec. Watch me pull a ribbon out of my head. And going with Rocky, if you go uber high pitch, you'll get Hello
everybody, this is Elmo. Elmo, have fun.
Who? It's a higher pitched voice. You have to know how to do voices. Shuffling for 20. Truffle for 20. Hold on. Gotta put my belly out for this, so hang on for a second. Okay, big belly. Okay. Poking my belly out takes a lot of wind out of me. Truffle for 20. See, that's what I was saying, Leather Rebel. It looks like old school makeup. See, it looks like makeup because you can see that in a minute, if you watch, you'll see the eyeballs and it has like teeth painted into it. It looks like almost like but it's got teeth. Prior to do a Harley Quinn. This is going to be really, really bad, guys. I can go ahead and tell you.
Hiya, Mr. J. How's my pudding?
It sucks, I know, but hey, what can I say? I can't do a female's voice. Okay, take two. Hello, hello, everybody. I had the yes, I know, Leather. I forgot to hit the I forgot to hit the button. I've got to fix that. Did some audio changes, so I forgot to add the auto unmute setting. So I will be setting the auto unmute setting here soon. Minor miscalculation from my new settings. Hopefully, all of you can actually tell that there is a bit of a difference in my audio. Uh, Oh yeah, you could definitely hear me now. But I've been doing some audio changes. Hopefully you can tell a little bit of a difference in my in at least my mic quality, the music quality, things like that. I did some enhancements. I'm currently using some VSTs. Thank you for the bits, John Blitz. But anyway, real quick, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Mystery Monday here at Retroactive. I am your host, as always, Retro. Glad to have every single one of you guys here. So as I said, I've done some audio changes. I've added some VST plugins in. Getting ready for the my Sunday streams, where I'll be teaching you guys how to add the VST plugins yourself and make microphones sound just as good as an XLR. For those who don't know, I'm going to take a little bit of a minute and give you a little itty bitty brief Sunday stream salvation real quick. There's many variations of an XLR microphone. I'm gonna go ahead and show you mine. I do have in a box unopened a blue kiwi, but I'm not gonna touch that one. That one stays in the box. I won it in a contest. I kind of don't want to ruin it or anything like that. But as you see here, this is a Sennheiser E-Series XLR microphone. That is an XLR connector right there, guys. Okay. Now, with that, these microphones do have a superb studio sound. However, for those who don't know, I am, as you can see, rocking the Elgato mic setup with the Elgato Wave 1, the pop filter, and the shock mount. So because of that, I was doing some filters to make this sound identical to the Kiwi. Can you sing in it? Yes, you can sing in it. This does allow for singing. It's just USB instead of XLR 2000s. I'll get to that in a moment. See this cheap little mic here? This is just a standard, as you see here. This is a standard Rock Band microphone, a $5 microphone from Rock Band. Next Sunday, guys, I'm gonna teach you how to turn this microphone to sound like what this one here is sounding like, so that way it actually sounds perfect. It sounds really good. It won't be it won't sound like, like you paid $2,000 for it, okay? But I will teach people how to take this this microphone here and make it sound like a $30 to $50 microphone, okay? So I will be able to take this little cheap microphone and turn it. The reason for this on Sunday Stream Salvations, which I aired yesterday, guys. The first episode was yesterday. I'm going to be doing another one next Sunday. The purpose of this is so that you guys can maximize your own streams if you're a streamer and do some really cool stuff. So we're going to actually rebuild that stream. But anyway, that said, this is the new settings. Check out the blooper clip. Exactly. Check out the blooper clip, everybody. There is a blooper clip where I actually accidentally knocked over my background light, and Jeff clipped it. So that's the beautiful thing about Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. You can watch TV all day long, okay? And you'll never get to see the bloopers unless they put them in a bloopers reel. But the beautiful thing about live streaming, okay, is that bloopers happen and you get to see them when they happen, okay? You get to make clips. You get to be a part of those live goofs. And I don't care who you are. You could be Jay Muse. You could be, shout out to Leather Rebel.
I'll get you right now.
There's the shout out players right there. Vance Burton, lunch break over. Wish I could watch more. Hey, it's all good. Vance Burton, take it easy.
Price right. $1, Bob.
You can actually watch the VODs, or you can actually catch it on YouTube, because I am streaming live to YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. I'm streaming live right now to my YouTube.
Okay, 701.
So definitely check it out. In a minute, Vance Burton will pop up here in just a brief second. Thank you for doing the shout outs for me, Jeff. Jeff is Lone Wolf. Jeff
little
is
hatch
limpets
and all that stuff.
What
the hell you know? It thinks the limpet's trying to break the hatch, so it's like, fuck off.
Demons,
Didn't we have an FDL that was like 50%?
and demon nest. All the love. Horns up.
It was, dude.
It was, shout out players right there. Vance Burton, take it easy.
It
Horns
was,
up.
dude.
Ace.
No problem, Vance.
gonna
Enjoy your
repent.
work.
No, I
Enjoy
got
your work.
Ace.
For those
I
who
don't know where the
can't
FPL
tell,
went.
he's actually playing Elite Dangerous, which is a game that actually fucks
That's
with my vertigo. So I'll just say that much.
That was just a little NASCAR.
But anyway, guys, but yeah, bloopers happen. It's always good to have those live moments in Twitch. It's what makes live streaming so awesome, is to be able to catch those candid moments. You know, it makes a streamer seem real to me. I don't care how many famous streamers you watch; they all have flubbed up in some way. J Muse, Danotage, Nazy, Harris Heller has even had his screw ups live on stream, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, definitely. Let me pull that into here so you can actually see it in cam and actually get it close to my mouth right now. Heads up for anybody who wants to join me and discuss what we're going to be discussing tonight. Tabitha, Elite Dangerous messes with me as well, makes me nauseous. It does. It makes me nauseous as well, but that's because, of course, I got vertigo. The difference between me and you, where you might be nauseous, I will actually throw up and or pass out. So I have to. For those who don't know, let me go ahead and show y'all a little video game secret of retro. Thank you for the shout out to Tabitha Sabbatha, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely anybody who's getting shouted out, if they are a streamer, check them out. See, got the cops at my house. I'll be on later. Okay, you have to tell me later about what's going on, Hellfire. But little secret, everybody, I do take Dramamine and Meclizine for my nausea, ladies and gentlemen. This here is the Dramamine N is a little bit more maximum strength than standard Dramamine. This here is for when I'm on the go.
Somebody clip that. Like, that is too fucking good.
Hellfire right there, ladies and gentlemen. He's on fire right now in nuclear winter. But I take the Dramamine in with me when I'm on the go and I'm on the road. I'm not home to get my Meclizine, which Meclizine is a lot stronger than Dramamine. But I do have to take that for my most. We'll wait till this is over. Not much. How's it going? Paladin Baz is in the house. Paladin Baz, my brother from the UK. My fellow Fallout member, Hogo. Hope everything is okay, Hellfire. Me too. Because here's the thing, Hellfire is actually, believe it or not, he's actually 5 minutes up the road. Literally, I'm facing towards his house. Paladin Baz, everybody. He's playing. It looks like he's playing Fallout. He's playing Strange with something. Can't tell what he's playing. Yeah, no, I don't know. I can't tell what that is. It doesn't look like Fallout.
But that was,
not sure what he's playing. But anyway, guys. So I will find out what's going on with Hellfire momentarily.
Well, there's only place once.
As I was saying, tonight I am in my personal Discord, the Retroactive Discord. Let me go ahead and drop that link. Dead Island, got you. There's the personal link right there, guys, in the chat. The very first link is my personal Discord. If you want to discuss cryptids with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to join my Discord. Go to the general chat. I am in the general chat right now. You'll be able to chat with me. Your audio will go live into the Discord so that everybody can hear you as we discuss about the cryptids. As I said, we're going to stay on the cryptids for a little while. Can I join it, Retroactive? Yes, you can. You're more than welcome to, John Blitzed. But right there, guys, tonight we are going to talk about the Sasquatch, a.k.a. Bigfoot, a.k.a. the Yeti, a.k.a. Wild Man, a.k.a. Skookums, a.k.a. Skunk Ape. The Sasquatch has many different names, so we will be talking about that here. I have some pictures that I will be showing you as well. Chewbacca. I don't know if he goes by Chewbacca, but Chewbacca could be a space Sasquatch, a space Bigfoot. Or you could call the Sasquatch an Earth Wookiee, maybe. So maybe Bigfoot's an Earth Wookiee. Either way you look at it, he kinda is a Bigfoot. Yeti is old in Greek. Yes, Yeti is old in Greek. As well as the Himalayas. I was just thinking that, yeah. So Yeti is in Greek and it is in the Himalayas as well, because that is where the abominable snowman, aka the Yeti, was discovered, was in the Himalayas or the Swiss Alps, usually in the frosted areas. If Vance Burton was here, the whole frosted thing, him and Tabitha would understand, especially when I say frosted tips. It's a inside joke. But yeah, Earth Wookiee, exactly. From now on, anybody that I see that's Bigfoot-ish or Sasquatch-like, I'm gonna start calling them an Earth Wookiee. So you've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. I may even make a retroactive Earth Wookiee T-shirt. So for Mystery Mondays, have a picture of Bigfoot and call it the Earth Wookiee, and have make like an Earth Wookiee T-shirt, a retroactive Mystery Monday Bigfoot shirt. It shows Bigfoot, okay, the original picture, the first ever picture of Bigfoot, and have it say Earth Wookiee. I'm a Bush Wookiee. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Real quick, we're gonna start pulling up some images real quick. I will show you the first images of Bigfoot ever recorded. Let me pull that up real quick and switch over to the movie screen. There we go, right there. So what you're looking at right here, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the Fortnite Joker merch. I may have to do some of that too. The problem with Joker merch, John Blitz, is it's copyrighted material. Technically, you're not supposed to be reselling copyrighted material because it's copyright infringement. So as much as I would, I can't really completely do it. But what you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the, and I'm opening up a drink here, by the way, but you're looking at one of the first ever photographs ever found or discovered or aired of the Bigfoot, of the Sasquatch, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this one has been speculated as being a hoax and being a legit. Is 50-50. It has never been proven one way or the other. It is still a 50-50 up for debate picture. But I'm going to do the other picture here, which is zoomed in. The reason why is a lot of people think that this is some kind of suit, okay? Now, here's the reason why I think that's the most known sighting of Bigfoot. Yes, Hogo, that is the most known sighting. Are Yetis real? Right now, John Blitz, it is 50-50. This is the reason why they are cryptids and the reason why they are paranormal. It is yet to be 100% proven as a matter of fact. Cryptozoology is a study of animals claimed to be real but have yet to be proven, as we stated last episode. So with cryptozoology, until we can prove them, they're still a cryptid. I have seen this pic a few times. Hogo, you know how many times I've seen this? I've seen this mad times all over TV and movies and the internet and books and all that stuff. But here's some things that I want to point out, and I'll flip-flop back and forth. Okay, so there's the far back shot of it. But this is the close-up enhanced version of the picture. Now, if you look right here, it has a humanoid face. It is not an ape's face. This is not the face of an ape, guys. This does look like a human's face. Now, this is the reason why I speculate this picture to be real and not to be a suit. Okay, one, if it was a suit, it would have little areas where it's baggy. This suit is very furry and skin tight. Okay. Because there seems to be no sag area, especially for the era that this picture was taken. This picture is very, very, very old. Okay, we're talking like the 50s, I think it was. It was taken either the 40s or the 50s, if I'm correct in this. So this is an old pic, so they wouldn't have had, back in the 50s or the 40s, they wouldn't have had a skin-tight suit of this quality. It's the most common used picture for Bigfoot. Yes, it is, because this is one of the ones that are the most legit of all the pictures. Still not proven, but the most legit. No, it could not be Photoshop, John Blitz. This was taken back in the 40s and 50s before the Photoshop software was ever created. This was well before the Photoshop software was ever made. Now, this is skin tight. Here's a few things to look at. With the shadowing and stuff, you can see the face here. You can tell that it's not a mask, because you can actually, if you were to look at it, at least on my side, as close up as I'm seeing it, you can actually see the shine of an eyeball right there, okay? But you can look right here and see the ape-like fingers, okay? Now, if this was a suit, this would be gloves, and you would see some kind of line somewhere in this wrist area where he would have gloves that would go up and the sleeves would go over it. Back in those days, there were a lot of hoaxes going around. Most were done using models and mannequins. Could be a full bodysuit. So yeah, they were using a lot of mannequins. Now, this picture here, was also backed up with a 8mm reel-to-reel video, guys. There was an 8mm reel-to-reel video to go with this. Could they talk, Retro? As we know right now, we don't know if they can talk, but they do have communications. I'll talk about that momentarily. The full bodysuit, Tabitha, yes, it could be, but there is a full bodysuit that if you looked at it, it has sagging. But you can see right here at his knee, there is muscle definition. Okay, if this was a full, I think it was in the 1920s, 1930s, the whole hoax around the girls who found the fairies and it looked legit was real to be cardboard cutouts. Exactly. This one here, as I was saying, can't be a cardboard cutout because it has shadowing. Okay, and the shadow is improper. If you see the shadow here, the shadowing is proper with the light. Okay, so it works. You can actually see the muscle definition in the knee area. Okay, so the thing with this one here is that there is 8mm reel-to-reel video that goes with this picture. So this is not still. The person, whatever this object is, be it a person in a suit, be it a actual Sasquatch, is actually moving and walking across. I'll find a video for another episode. Probably next Monday I'll pull the video up. But there is a video that goes with this, and you see him walking across this field. You actually see him here. He walks from this spot here completely across this field here. So at least we know it's not a mannequin. We know it's not a cardboard cutout. So the only thing it could be is either a man in a suit or it is legit. So that's the reason why this one is the most credible for being 50-50. It is so good that we can't tell it's fake, but it's so good we can't tell it's real. So it literally is 50-50. And I would say John Blitz, if he's a real man, he looks about 7 or 8 feet tall, hence, Hunt. Yeah, exactly. And I'm actually going to get into that, Hogo. I've got notes with that, and I'm actually going to get into this. We're going to get into this here, but a few other pictures that I do want to point out is this is a more recent picture of a supposed Bigfoot. Now, as you notice, the foot pattern here cuts straight across, okay, and doesn't look like a normal foot, because a normal foot would have an angle here where the pinky toe is. These toes cut straight, okay, so I don't know, and there's no actual foot pattern here, so I don't know if this one is legit or not. I think that this picture here is actually a hoax of a footprint, that someone had a fake footprint and they shoved it into the ground. The reason why I say this is this photo right here. Small video of Bigfoot walking. Thank you. Let me pull that one up, ladies and gentlemen. Here, bear with me for just a second. This is the video that we were talking about, if I'm correct.
Well, this is an age-old mystery. It's Bigfoot, whether real or not. Today, Bob Gimlin, the second half of legendary duo Patterson-Gimlin, which allegedly captured the mysterious creature on film decades ago, made a stop in Fresno tonight. Our Angelica.
Okay, let me pause it real quick. Okay, how did you get my foot? Claw overjaw. Yeah, I wouldn't say that is legit. It looks like looks too tidy and straight. Exactly. So if you see right here, ladies and gentlemen, this footprint right here, the whole foot is completely curved. Okay. Now, if you look at this, see how it raises forward like a real foot? It has angles. It's not straight cut off. It actually has a pattern to it. They're either angled or they're curved. This one here, if this was real, and it's hard to say if this one's real or not, but if this one was real, this one has more legitimacy to it, because you see how it has an arch here. It actually has a depth here in shape. Okay, it's not one straight flat area here, because I'm sorry, Bigfoot is not flatfoot, and he doesn't have straight toes that cut off. So look at this one here, matches more to this one here. See how this one has a big toe here and it goes at an angle, and you see indentures of each individual toe. There's an arch area. It has an actual arch in there. Okay, so this has a pseudo shape to it like the video does here. What if someone with hypertrichosis? I'm actually going to get into that, Tabitha. I'm going to get into hypertrichosis because the Gomez brothers actually have hypertrichosis. I will get into that. But as you see, this one here is straight versus this one here and this one here. This one is can be considered a little bit more credible. This one could be a little bit more credible than this one here. This one, I swear to God to you guys, I can swear this one here is fake. I know for a fact that this one is fake. That's the reason why I wanted to point this one out, because of the straightness. There's no indentures of individual toes, where this one has individual indentures of toes, and it shows an arch, the same as this one here. So those are more credible than the other one. That's just molded cast. Exactly, Jeff is Lone Wolf. But let's watch this video real quick, and then we're going to get into more about like hypertrichosis and some of the other stuff.
There, and she joins us live in studio, Angelica.
Well, Megan, it was a pretty interesting conference packed with folks from all over, just fascinated, wanting to hear Gimlin speak all about his alleged encounter with Bigfoot. It's a legendary film that gained worldwide attention of an alleged encounter that happened nearly 52 years ago in California, the spotting of Bigfoot by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin.
Everybody knows that footage.
It was a big deal in those days. And so it's still going on, so there's something to it.
Saturday, dozens of fans filled the room, eager to hear about the age-old mysterious creature from the man who says he witnessed it firsthand.
I remember the feeling. It was just, yes, they really do exist.
Bob Gimlin says back in the 60s, if you told anyone you spotted the Sasquatch, they would think you were crazy.
First 35 years was difficult. Around where I lived, gee whiz, I was a real outcast. It hurt a little bit. It hurt a lot.
But he says nowadays with advanced technology, it's a different story.
It's been kind of a tough subject to deal with, really, in the early days. Not like now, not like there's so much sightings and so much evidence out there now.
Gimlin going around sharing his experience, getting support from fans like never before, something he thinks his good friend Roger would have loved to see.
I wish he was still alive so that he could enjoy the advancement that we have created.
As for those who are still skeptical,
well, think whatever you want to think. I know what I saw.
And Gimlin says his next stop on tour will be in Texas next week. To hear more of Gimlin's interview on things like such as Bigfoot and aliens, we'll have that raw footage on our website, yourcentralvalley.com. For now, live in the studio, I'm Angelica Leilani, KC24 Local News That Matters.
Well,
okay, so
age-old mystery.
Shut up. Okay, so I was hoping they would have the actual walk. So let me see if I can find the actual video footage. 60s Bigfoot video footage. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the 1960s footage. That's the same one there. Here we go. This is the footage here. This is the footage here, guys. 1967, Bluff Creek. It's Zach Faken's retroactive, right? Now, this one here doesn't look like it has any audio. Normal speed is not stabilized. So this isn't stabilized, but there's the creature walking right there. Now remember, this is the old school 80s stuff. They took a picture and the video. Here it is a little bit slower, guys, as he says. And now we're going to get to see it zoomed in. Now see how it walks? Now see how you can actually see it has a butthole, and you can see the sole of its feet. It's a super skin tight suit. You can actually see indentures in the calf, and the way that it moves its hand right there. So here's the thing. Let me go ahead and minimize that real quick, guys. Pause that. And we're going to come back real quick. And remember, it is that footage right there. Now we're going to come back to the regular screen, guys. So there we go. That was the video footage from that one picture that I was just showing you. And there goes John Blitz with a fart. Don't forget that I am live in my Discord. You are welcome to join my Discord and be able to chat with me and offer your opinions. All your opinions are valid, whether it disagrees with me or not. Do not feel bad if you
No, don't show me your butthole.
Don't show me your butthole. Exactly. You didn't want to show him the butthole. Exactly. We had Bigfoot butthole, and there goes that was the proper time ago. Glad you dropped that in there. So anyway, as you've seen in the video, you could actually see the indentures in his calf muscle, and you could actually see a butthole. Now, if it was a suit, it would be kind of saggy in the butt. It wouldn't be so skin tight, and the height of it. And the other thing was the way that it walked. It actually had a swing to the arm. No normal person actually swings its arm as it walks like that. So it had a certain non-human like motion to it. So is it Bigfoot, or is it a man in a suit? Could it be a variant? Maybe they glued fur on it. Maybe they did what was called hypertrichosis. Let me pull that up for you real quick, guys. This is something that Tabitha mentioned, and I want to mention about it as well. Hypertrichosis. Hypertrichosis, ladies and gentlemen, is a disorder, a condition that let me actually pull it up here for you, and I'm going to switch over so that you can understand it. And the Gomez brothers are the most famous with hypertrichosis. Okay, so here we go. Let me go ahead and switch back to the movie screen so y'all can see this. So these are a lot of people who have different varying conditions of hypertrichosis. You got some people who have it very unnoticeably, like this person right here. We'll actually let you see right there. You've got people who have it like that one there. That's a form of hypertrichosis. You've got people who have it like this lady right here who has it, as you can see, hair all over her face here. But then you've got the Gomez brothers, or the werewolf syndrome, as you see with this kid here. And this one here, this Gomez brother here is actually in a circus. And I'm going to pull this picture here up so that you can actually see it a little bit better. Okay, so that's a not so good image. There we go. So now, give it a second for it to load up. But yeah, so right here, guys, you can actually see that he is fairly covered in fur throughout his whole body. Okay, so with what Tabitha was saying, guys, there is a theory that the Bigfoot is nothing more than a person with a super tall person with hypertrichosis and maybe covered in fur. There's a theory that it's an ape. There's a theory that it's a man in a suit. There's many theories. Nothing at this point proven. So there's too many theories and not enough evidence. The reason for that, let me actually go to my notes real quick, and we're going to get into it and explain all about this. Bigfoot pretty much is also known as the Sasquatch. According to Canadian and American folklore, maybe he had an Claw is gifting a tier. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Who do you give it to? Through Retroactive 84's community. You ended up gifting, you gave the gift to Retro Demon, everybody. Retro Demon. Retro Demon is, or Damon is my bot. The bot that does this number right here, guys. Hang on. Oh, maybe not. That's Retro Damon doing that right there, guys. Is there a small foot? Maybe it was an outcast living in the woods. John Blitz is cheering. So anyway, guys, I don't think it would be hypertrichosis because nearly all cases are all well known. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Sounds horrible, but when you have that, you are the talk of the town. And see, here's the thing. This is the reason why yeah, it could be Tabitha. Maybe he was an outcast living in the woods. See, exactly. And that's what I was going to say. It could have been somebody, and I'll get into that. It's called the wild man theory, and I'll explain this. I will explain this. But I'm gonna read a few notes here real quick, guys. So anyway, the Bigfoot, also known as the Sasquatch, according to Canadian and American folklore, is said to be an ape-like creature, mostly inhabiting the forests of North America. Supposed evidence consists of visual sightings, casts of footprints, audio, video, and footprints. Onyx Demon is here. Welcome, Onyx Demon. I'm here. Just got up from a wicked nap. Hey, you're still fairly new into the stream, so beginning of the stream. So you're good, Onyx Demon. Welcome here. Jeff is doing the shout out. Onyx Demon, ladies and gentlemen. Onyx Demon, right there. Otherwise known as Cortos. Boy, get
What's
over
up,
here.
Chris? Oh, okay.
I'm gonna continue after the clip is over.
Hound, you got more prayer potion, or I have to leave?
Yeah, I got 4.
Okay, there we go. So anyway, as I was saying, some of these evidence have been confirmed as hoaxes. Some have not yet been confirmed as anything yet. So as it is, we do not have any confirmed positive evidence as of yet. Reports date many years back. Some of the oldest being the Wild Man, and this is what I was going to get about with Hogo and Tabitha with what they were conversing about. The Wild Man being back in 1847. Okay, so the Wild Man stories and theories date back to 1947. A man named Paul Kane reported stories by Indians about what was known as the Skookums. Okay, an Indian version of the as you'll see written up in there in the chat on the chalkboard, ladies and gentlemen, on the chalkboard, the Skookums is a Native American theory of the wild man, or the ape-like creature, were said to be a race of cannibalistic wild men living in the peak of Mount St. Helens in southwestern Washington state, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the wild man theory, what this is a lot of people, they were cavemanish, the missing link, possibly people with hypertrichosis that were outcasts. They lived away from normal people. Okay, so like the Gonzalez brothers, a majority, pretty much most of every single person in the Gonzalez family has hypertrichosis. It's passed down hereditarily, genetically. So if you think about this, the wild man may have hypertrichosis, and his whole family has it. Now, what if these Skookums have the hypertrichosis genetics, and they live, out in this forest areas of Washington State, okay? And what if they're super, super tall males, super tall females, okay? And they have hypertrichosis. So it's a plausible theory that they have hypertrichosis, and it would explain it, okay? Now, that would still mean that the Bigfoot does exist, because he's a big guy with a big foot, just happens to have hypertrichosis. You're late. Hey, it's all good, Rod's Play. Welcome to the stream. So there's many theories, nothing confirmed as of yet. There's still tribes of people around the world that have never seen the modern day world, and modern people study them from a distance without interaction, because they still live in primitive ways. Exactly. So it's definitely possible. Exactly, it's a plausible theory. So right now, until we have possible, actual confirmed theories, there's many different theories that it could be.
It's not appropriate for this.
Now, wait till this is over.
No. Leave me alone. Yo, hey. Yo.
Somebody's laughing, Rod. You got somebody laughing about something. There we go. Okay. So anyway, Eon Rock and Rolla. So anyway, as I said, there have been many confirmed hoaxes. So at least we know we can confirm some of them as hoaxes, and a lot of the hoaxes have been confirmed. It's the sightings and evidence that are unconfirmed as to being hoaxes that is in debate as their legitimacy as well. Oh God, this clip, right? I remember the newspaper reporting on the ancient tribe a few years back, and took an aerial photo of them from a plane, and you can see them trying to throw spears up. Yeah, no, I remember seeing that footage too. I'm gonna have to find that one for next Monday. I will find that episode for next Monday. I will find that for next Monday's episode, Hugo, because I remember that clip. It was actually pretty cool. It's definitely something to watch. TikTok is a hoax. Yes, TikTok is a hoax. So anyway, going on with what we were saying, other reports such as July 16th, 1924, ladies and gentlemen, in a newspaper called the Oregonian, about a group of miners finding a group of ape men. Okay, they found a group of ape men. The name Bigfoot pretty much originated by a Wyandotte chief. Wyandotte is a city in Detroit, Michigan, but it was named after a tribe of Indians, ladies and gentlemen. The Wyandotte Indians is a tribe of Indians that Wyandotte, Michigan was named after. So Wyandotte is a city in Michigan. But anyway, the name was originated by a Wyandotte chief with the nickname, with the same nickname in 1830s. He received his name from the immense size of his feet. Let's see. He received he was for his size of his feet. Yeah, even his height was considerably exceeding. He was over 6 feet tall, exceeding 6 feet tall. Reportedly, anywhere from 6'8" to 7'2". He was somewhere reported to be in 6'8" to 7'2". Yeah, find it. Find it. I find it fascinating. Thousands of years ago of evolution, and these tribes have managed to avoid all of it and just carry on with what they're doing. Exactly. There's a few clips on the internet of modern people meeting some of these tribes. Oh yeah. So I'll definitely find that and put that in the stream to show some of the validity of the cryptids and stuff like that. Anyway, so we know that that because of his size being anywhere from 6'8" to 7'2", they named this Wyandotte chief Bigfoot. That was his nickname. They also reported his strength being Herculean. Okay. However, later in the 19th century, there was reports of 2 grizzly bears that were noted with the same nickname being called Bigfoot. And then later in the 20th century, the nickname was then passed on to the Sasquatch and the reports of the Sasquatch. So that's how the Sasquatch got its name, dating back to the 1830s. Up until the 1830s and the 20th century, it was known as the Sasquatch, the Wild Man, the Yeti, the Skookum, the Skunk Ape. You know, it had different names, but it was given the name Bigfoot in the 20th century, ladies and gentlemen. Now, moving forward, we're going to talk a little bit about the misidentifications. Well, actually, before we get to some of the misidentifications, ladies and gentlemen, some of its traits, besides its looks, it has a lot of animal traits. It has a distinct, supposedly a distinct mating call. So, John Bliss, this gets into what you were talking about can it talk? As of right now, we don't know if it can actually talk. But there are recordings of. Hang on a sec. Still getting over the sore throat. There are supposed recordings of male and female Sasquatch. Okay, and there you can tell the difference in the recording supposedly. That some are mating rituals, some are actual communications, some are warnings. They're basing the mating calls off of a combination of lions and apes. They took the different sounds that apes make and the different sounds that lions and bears make, and they've registered all the patterns over those 3 animals and combining them to figure out, okay, this sounds like this lion roar, this sounds like this sounds like that. And I found the ancient tribe video. I whispered it to you, okay, for next time. Awesome. Thank you, Hogo. Thank you. So with the communications, they were able to match the different sounds of the supposed Sasquatch sounds to different animals and matching up like, okay, this is what a bear sounds like when it's hurt. This is what an ape sounds like when it's angry. This is what this sounds like. And by judging all these, is it exactly what those sounds mean? We're not 100% sure, but as of right now, it's the closest to any kind of validity of understanding the sounds that the supposed Sasquatch are making. So, if the sounds that people are hearing and recording are the Sasquatch and not some other animal, then we do know that they communicate. whether we're understanding what their communication is, the way we translate it, that is up for discussion. That's up for debate. Okay, but that what we do know is that they do have sounds supposedly, so they supposedly do communicate. Now, there have been some throughout time some reports of their feeding habits. Some say that they're vegetarians. Some say that they're carnivores and that they eat animals. So whether they're carnivores, whether they're vegetarians, or whether they're somewhere in between, and certain ones have certain tastes, certain affinities. Like, hey, I like my egg rolls, So this Sasquatch may like the taste of rabbit, and this one here may taste the taste of a fern tree or its berries. We don't know. There's no guarantee. We just get a little bit of reports, a little bit of signings. So my way of understanding is, instead of saying this, they are vegetarians or they are meat eaters, let's treat them as both. They're just like any human. Maybe this one here is vegetarian, but this one here is a meat eater. Why can't they be both? They better not eat me. We don't know, John. We don't know. The reason why I say this is, if you go back to the Native American skookums, they were reported as Native American, or as cannibalistic wild men. So if the Sasquatch is the skookums and they're cannibals, they're gonna eat you, buddy. They will eat you, okay? Because they're supposedly cannibals. So there is that little possibility. So yeah, you'll find them a lot of times. They do stand up, like they forage pretty much the same as an animal or a bear. They go out, they hunt, they grab their vegetable or their fruits, the berries, their leaves, or the animals that they capture. Whatever, they capture them all. They do their standard foraging like most bears and gorillas do. So anyway, let's see, Hugo. Once I give them a few rum and cookies, I'll have them speak in our language, right? Right? Sasquatch barbecue. There we go. Exactly, a Sasquatch barbecue, or that would be like would that be a BBQ as in, or a BFQ instead of a BBQ, a BFQ, Bigfoot barbecue? But anyway, some misidentifications. Let's see. Throw one on the barbecue. Cooking with a Sasquatch. Exactly. Snap it to a Slim Jim. But the misidentifications. In 2007, a Bigfoot research organization gave up photos that they claimed was a child Sasquatch, okay? The Pennsylvania Game Commission disproved these photos as a bear with mange. However, Jeffrey Meldrum, a noted anthropologist, along with scientist Jason Jarvis, claimed that the limb proportions of the creature were not bear-like, and that they were chimpanzee-like. They were like chimpanzees. Okay, so you've got the Animal Game Commission, who are wildlife people who should know their animals, claiming it's a bear. Okay, but yet you've got an anthropologist, and everybody knows what an anthropologist is. If you don't know what an anthropologist, I'll be glad to educate you. But noted famous anthropologist Jeffrey Meldrum and a scientist, Jason Jarvis, together claim that it was not bear-like, and that the creature's limbs proportions were more like a chimpanzee. Because of this evidence to this day still remains 50-50 and neither debunked nor proven. Now, since this is a misidentification and we don't know which way it is, either chimpanzee or a bear with mange, possibly Bigfoot, one of the three, it's a misidentification. We don't know which it is. But throughout the years, there have been hoaxes, especially some that were proven hoaxes that anyone can note. However, I will note a few. There's a lot of them to note. There was one called the Jacko Affair that involved an 1884 newspaper report of an ape-like creature in British Columbia. There was another one from the 2000s, and this one is hilarious, guys. Sasquatch works with the men in the black. Exactly, he works with the men in black. Exactly. but there was a hoax back in 2000s and in the 2000s, and I remember this one, guys. I remember this one. It was on July 14th of 2005. Bigfoot enthusiast Tom Biscardi. Now, let me give you a little bit of information on Tom Biscardi, ladies and gentlemen. You hear me joking of Zach Bagans and Ghost Adventures, okay? Tom Biscardi is to Bigfoot and Bigfoot hunting and the Sasquatch as to what Zach Bagans is with ghost hunting, okay? Just to give you that, Tom Biscardi is the Zach Bagans of Bigfoot, okay? And as we know, Zach Bagans had his Dybbuk Box Live Halloween special, and we already know that the Dybbuk Box has already been opened 3 to 4 to maybe 5 times, and he called in a rabbi that busted his lies. We've already busted Zach Bagans multiple times. Now, anyway, he appeared on Coast to Coast AM Paranormal Radio, guys, and I remember this because I'm a fan of Coast to Coast AM. Agent Sassy, right? Agent Sassy. Hey, there we go. Bigfoot is a woman named Agent Sassy. There we go. Anyway, he was on the Coast to Coast AM Paranormal Radio claiming that he was 98% sure he and his group could capture a Bigfoot. Okay, get this, guys. He claimed by 98% that he could capture Bigfoot. But anyway, especially one that they had been tracking. He claims that they had been tracking one in Happy Camp, California. After a month, he announced on the same radio station show that he had access to a captured Sasquatch and was arranging a pay-per-view event for people to see it. So now we know that he's performing this pay-per-view event, very similar to Zach Bagans, guys. Okay, and the Zach Bagans Dybbuk Box. Okay. Anyway, he again appeared for a third time on Coast to Coast AM to announce that there was no Sasquatch and that he blamed an unnamed woman for misleading him, and then turned around and claimed the show's audience. Leather Rebel with the sus. But get this, guys. He claimed that the show's audience was gullible. Okay, why would you claim the show's the audience is gullible? We're listening to your words, motherfucker. If you're calling us gullible, that means we're falling for your bullshit. Hellfire with the 200 for Bigfoot porn on pay-per-view, right? Oh, they blocked the word porn. They blocked the word porn. They blocked the word porn. Anyway, he claimed that the people were gullible. Now, here's the thing. He said that the woman misled him. Okay, so if this supposed woman misled him, does that not make him the gullible one? Okay, and if we, the audience, were the gullible ones, does that not mean that he was misleading us and that he was lying? So pretty much you're saying, hey guys, you guys are gullible because this information was fake. Even though I fell for this information myself, you are the gullible ones. It's like, motherfucker, you fucked up. You led us on, okay? So supposedly you were misled, you misled us, okay? Even though that lady misled, you misled us from the beginning. You knew what you were fucking doing right out the fucking gate. You're the fucking gullible one to believe that if the woman is real, you're the one who believed the woman. So you're more gullible than us. Hope everything is good. Yeah, I hope everything is good, Hellfire. Don't forget, that reminds me, ladies and gentlemen, my Discord chat is open right now. You're more than welcome to join me live on stream right now in my Discord. Let me go ahead and drop that Discord link in there again. The first link up there, ladies and gentlemen, is my personal link. The second link is for my my Fallout Discord, and then the third link is for the Stream Demons, everybody. But feel free to join my stream, and if you've got something that you know about about Bigfoot, feel free to drop your information in and tell people about it. If you have questions, who does that think? Okay. So much drama. I'll talk about it later. Don't want to overshadow the Bigfoot chat, right? So anyway, If you want to even ask questions live on stream, feel free to join me at any time right now to talk about it. The chat room is open. General audio chat. You're more than welcome to join. Now, getting back to stuff, we pretty much know that that was fake. And he wanted to blame the audience. Okay, so there have been numerous hoaxes of the Bigfoot as well as Loch Ness Monster. But if you were to count up the hoaxes between both, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, Bigfoot gets more hoaxes than the Loch Ness Monster. Okay, Loch Ness Monster has been around a lot longer than Bigfoot. Okay, you would think Loch Ness Monster has more hoaxes than Bigfoot. Okay, but no, Bigfoot, believe it or not, has more hoaxes. If there was a trophy for having hoaxes, Bigfoot, well, no, because aliens would get the number one gold trophy. Okay, then you would have the Bigfoot right under that for hoaxes, and then you would have ghosts under Bigfoot for amount of hoaxes. So aliens and spaceships take the number one slot of hoaxes. Then is Bigfoot, and then is ghosts, and then after ghosts in fourth place is Loch Ness Monster, ladies and gentlemen. So it's kind of weird that would come through. Loch Ness Monster is a difficult one to prove. Loch Ness is in Scotland. They reckon you cannot measure the depth. Exactly, Hogo, exactly. It's easier to fake an ape man than a swimming dinosaur the size of a bus. right? Especially in a murky waters, the only way you can see below is using some kind of sonar radar system. So yeah, and they reckon the Loch Ness, the loch was once open thousands of years ago, and a family of the loch creatures came in and it crumbled behind them. Yeah, exactly. There's many theories of it. So yeah. And yes, a lot of these can be considered real, John Blitz. But here's the thing: that doesn't stop the people from hoaxing. It's like, oh, I need attention, so let me hoax something. You know what? Guess what? I want to hoax something, ladies and gentlemen. I might just get Hellfire to get with me, and we might make a combination hoax. We're gonna make an alien Bigfoot. Bigfoot is an alien. Okay, and he's gonna have a ghost best friend, and they will ride the Loch Ness Monster, and we're gonna hoax it all together. You're gonna see a Bigfoot with Martian antennas, okay, and Martian bug eyes, and he's gonna be riding on a Loch Ness Monster, a ghost Loch Ness Monster, the ghost of the Loch Ness Monster. There we go. All of them rolled into one. An alien Bigfoot, an alien Sasquatch riding on a ghost Loch Ness Monster. Perfect hoax right there. So it's not the same monster that you would see over the years. Yeah, exactly. It's over the years it's been changed to different things. Evolution has happened, so who knows if it was a dinosaur, then over the years it's probably evoluted into something a little bit different. It may have shrunk down. So it could be a number of different things. I call dibs on the bed sheet to play the ghost. Got you. That sounds pretty awesome, right? I may actually have to get Hellfire together and do this. Now, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to switch to the BRB screen. I am going to make a quick run downstairs, and I will be back. Do not leave, anybody. Please chat. If anybody wants to join the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord and talk to the chatters. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. So, as you can see, your good pal Retro is not here. He happens to be tied up at the moment. As a matter of fact, here's your pal Retro right there. He's all safe. I have plans for him, buddy. So, he's a little, as you see, it happens to be that your pal Retro happened to have
Ryan Max says the drone is paranormal investigation. His team heard.
this guy is using unreliable BS equipment. So we have to take that into effect. One second. I've got to get. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Thank you for sticking with me because it's almost time to switch to the debunking videos. I'm going to go ahead and work on getting that pulled up and get everything set. Now, one thing I do want to show you before we switch over to the debunking videos is in my research, and I got to zoom in on it real quick, guys. Okay. Big F and Tom, what is up, Tom? How are you doing? What is up? What is up? What is up? How are you doing? You already missed all the information about the Sasquatch, the Bigfoot. A bunch of different jokes about us gonna. We gotta make a hoaxed video of the Bigfoot being an alien who's riding a ghost Loch Ness monster. You survived 2020. A lot of us survived 2020. Technically, I didn't survive 2020. You know, basically what you're seeing right now is Ghost Retro. I'm a ghost now, you know, so I didn't survive 2020. But yeah, we all survived 2020. I'm glad you survived. I'm glad everybody's doing good. I have been mistaken as a Sasquatch. Believe it or not, Claw Overjaw claims that he's been mistaken for a Sasquatch as well. So you're in good company, Tom. You are in good company. Real quick, I'm going to switch to this screen real quick. Just whispered you a second video on the ancient tribe. Awesome. I will definitely do information on that, Hogo, for sure. Now, what you're looking at, guys, I'm a warrior of 2020. A lot of us are, John, a lot of us are. Now, what you're looking at here, guys, and it's not a good picture. I have been told I'm big and hairy and elusive. In my research for the Bigfoot, I came across this story and this picture here. This takes place in Virginia. Okay, guys, this was shot in Virginia, really close to myself in Hellfire. Literally about 45 minutes in a forest swamp area. 45 minutes from us. It was this. Now people claim that it is. Some people claim that it's Bigfoot. Some people claim that it's a bear. Some people claim that it's a person in a suit. Here's the thing. So did the country roads take them home? Must have, Paladin Baz, must have. Hey, it could be. It could be. This is actually 45 minutes away from me and Hellfire. Me and Hellfire are in the swamps of North Carolina. So the swamps that me and Hellfire are in, the same swamps that you're looking at in this water area here is actually connected to our swamps. It literally is the Great Dismal Swamp area. But is that poo? No, that's actually, there's the head right there. There's the legs right here. That's an arm right there. And you can see a shoulder up here. Now, this does not look like a bear. I can pretty much guarantee to you that this is not a bear. Either this is either a man in a suit or a gorilla or possibly Bigfoot. One of the three. The reason why I say this, okay, if you look right here, it has, now apes and gorillas are different. Apes and gorillas have different faces. But this is the head of a gorilla and not an ape, okay? And I'll show you the difference here in a moment. And the way that the shoulders are is more gorilla than ape. And the elbow it's got a gorilla look to it. And there's the hand down here. Okay, so it's either a man in a suit, a gorilla, or it could be Loch Ness Monster. Now, I can't say it's not the Loch Ness Monster, but to me, since I can't see more definition and stuff, because here's the thing. Sasquatch is swamping, right? Here's the thing. We have what is known as the skunk ape. Let me go ahead and switch back real quick. As you'll see on my chalkboard, we have what is called the skunk ape, okay? What is the skunk ape? Let me pull some information on the skunk ape up. So a skunk ape, as they report, is a ape-like creature purported to inhabit forests and swamps of some southeastern U.S. states, with reports of Florida and Virginia being the most common. Okay, now I'm going to try to find a pseudo picture of what the skunk ape is said to look like. That's not a good enough picture. That's not a good enough picture. That one there is. Okay, here we go. I'm going to open up a new tab. We're going to go back real quick, and I'm going to show you a picture of a supposed skunk ape. This one is from Florida. This is the Florida skunk ape, guys. Now, right here, this is a supposed picture of the Florida skunk ape. Now, we know for a fact that this is not a man in a suit. The reason why I say this, if you look at the reflection of the eyes, and that's actual teeth there, okay? If this was a suit, the teeth and the eyes, Missouri has the Momo seen north of the St. Louis area. Exactly. Now, we can tell that this is not a suit. You can tell by the reflection in the eyes. If it was a person, you would see the corneas. Damn it, Chewbacca, you should be flying the Falcon, right? This right here, guys. This literally is the epitome of an Earth Wookiee. This is an Earth Wookiee, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it looks like a variation of an orangutan. Yeah, it does. It looks like some kind of variation of an orangutan and an ape. Okay. And this is why they call it the skunk ape. The skunk ape is, for some people, is not reported as a Sasquatch. Okay, it is reported as an ape, a very a different form of an ape, like another breed of ape. Like we got different breeds of dogs, we got different breeds of cats. This is a supposed different breed of an ape or an orangutan, or a combination of the two. So this is pretty much what's reported as being the skunk ape. Now, if this is true, okay, look at this and how this is. See how long the arms are? Let's see, Hugo. Is it me, or does he look like Rafiki from Lion King? This is Rafiki. Okay, y'all know who Venom is from Batman, right? Y'all know Venom from Batman. Okay, that is Rafiki on steroids and Venom. Okay, he went to Gotham, found some Venom, turned into this. That is Rafiki on steroids, guys. That is Rafiki from Lion King, as Hugo said, on steroids. But getting back to this, there's a reason why I wanted to find this skunk ape. So supposedly, if it's anywhere from Florida to Virginia, and the most reports are in Florida and Virginia, believe it or not, if this is true, then where me and Hellfire are we're like literally at the state line of VA and NC. We may have a chance of possibly catching this if we were to go and look too. That sounds like a nightmare, right? So look at this. Like I said, look at the hunch of the shoulder, guys. Okay, see the hunch of the shoulder. See how the arms and legs are. See how his body is here? If you look at that, and then you look back at this picture here, okay, they have very similar looks. There's the long arms, okay, the very long arms, okay. It's got simian arms, not bear arms, not human arms. It has simian arms. For those who don't know, apes, gorillas, monkeys, orangutan are all simians. Okay, so whatever this is has a simian style gorilla / ape arm. So if it is anything, I don't believe that this is a man in a suit. Okay, I do not believe it is a bear. I do believe it's either a gorilla, an ape, or the skunk ape, a crossbreed of an ape and something else, or a gorilla and something else, because they both look very, very similar. Too similar to be faked or hoax. So I don't think that this is a hoax, but I don't believe it's a Sasquatch. I think that what we're looking at right here is an animal. It is just a variation of an ape or orangutan, and this is the same thing. Just instead of in Florida, it's in the swamps of Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, this was in the Suffolk, the Deep Creek of Suffolk area. So just to give y'all an idea. Oh, somebody invited me to play Sea of Thieves, and I don't know who that is. I can't play Sea of Thieves, dude. My computer don't let me play Sea of Thieves. I'm on a first gen i5, buddy. So anyway, that's what we're looking at right here, and that's what I'm thinking it is. Let me go ahead and get this stuff set up for the other stuff, because now that we got it here, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and switch back to chatting. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is now almost an hour and a half. Which do you guys want first? I will let you guys pick which we watch first. Wasn't me. I know it wasn't you. I know it wasn't you. So here's the thing, guys. You have your choice of aliens caught on camera, or ghosts caught on camera. We've got the 20 scariest ghosts of the year video that we still have to finish watching. We only watched half of it. So we got aliens first from Leather. I'm waiting to see what everyone else says. Let me see what you say. Alien or ghost? Which do you want to watch first? Alien or ghost? 2 for alien first. 3 for alien first. Hogo's alien, so it's 4 for aliens. So far, no ghosts from people. I have no one wanting ghosts yet. So I'm going to do a countdown of, and give a 5-second countdown here. So we're going to do 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Big F and Tom. So that makes 5. That makes 5. The myth of the I can't even say that word. Tuskanoka. I can't even say that. I'm gonna have to put that into Google and figure out how to pronounce that, because I hate not being able to pronounce words. Okay, because I have, most of y'all who don't know, I have a speech impediment. I stutter and I can't say certain words right. So Sushinoku. Thank you, Onyx Demon. Mad props to my boys. Thank you, Sushinoku. I like it. Okay, cool. See, I can't stand. It's an OCD with me because of my speech impediment, my stutter, and not being able to say certain words right. I can't stand it. So thank you, Onyx Demon, for helping me pronounce that fucking word, Sushinoku. I got it in my head now. Sushinoku. It took me a while. My buddy Tirmionir, for the longest time when I first met him, I couldn't say Tirmionir. Okay, I kept saying Tirmionir, and I couldn't say it. So it took me a long time to be able to say Tirmionir, guys. So that, just giving you an idea here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and set it up for the aliens. Let me switch it over. Bam. And I was able to find Nuke's aliens this time, guys. We got some aliens from Nuke. Nuke, out of all the videos and stuff that I do, he has a lot of the hoaxes, and I like it because I like being able to debunk the hoaxes. We did have one that came out to finally be 50.
No, don't show me your butthole.
Don't show me your butthole, right? Hold on, wait. Let's throw this one in here too. Oh shit! Fuck! Damn! Motherfucker! Frickin' fruck. Hang on a sec. We got to do this right. Throbbing pickle. So there we go. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. So anyway, me, Onyx Demon, Hellfire, and Hell Monkey, we finally got a footage, and Tabitha 2, we finally got a footage that left us at 50-50. So I was glad to finally have one that could possibly have been real. We're still not sure. I'm toting it as real, but it's still 50-50. You should get Nuke on here, right? So anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Top 10 scary things caught on camera. Aliens. Face your fears. This video was featured on the nightly news in Ecuador. A boy is filming his father with a cell phone, focusing on the tattoo on his back. Instead, the boy captures something absolutely bizarre and terrifying. When viewing the video back, a strange face inexplicably appears.
Hang on, hold. Let me look at that. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let me try to back that up a little bit and get a good capture of the face. So there we go, right there, guys. Now, do y'all consider this an alien, or do you consider it a man in a mask or makeup? To me, judging by the fact that right here does not look like the gray alien eyes, fucking potato camera and a rubber mask, right? Or grease paint. Here's the reason why I think it's grease paint, because on my side, I'm seeing spider veins, what looks like makeup spider veins. And I guess they're trying to portray it's a mask. That's where my mask went. Seen it at Universal Studios Horror Nights, right? Right? To me, what it looks like, because it's blurry, yeah, that's fake for sure, right? Here's the thing. That right there, to me, looks like a certain something. Let me switch to the chatting camera so that I can pull this up without you guys seeing it and make it a surprise. So it looks like a certain something, something from a TV show, guys. It looks like something from a TV show to me. Let me see if I can find the right picture to show you guys. It could be another ET. I don't think it's another ET. It definitely doesn't look like another ET. But let me find the right picture of it. I need to find the right picture. This is gonna have to do. But give me just a second here. Let me open up a new tab. Okay. We're going to zoom in here so y'all can see it. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I think it is, ladies and gentlemen. All I see is diarrhea in a picture, right? So to me, it looks like the Power Rangers Putty Patrol. It looks like a Power Rangers Putty Patrol mask to me. Putty Trooper, exactly. A Putty Patrol from the original Power Rangers TV series. Billy Bliss. Welcome, Billy Bliss. Team Retro, exactly. So Billy Bliss is joining on the alien that we caught right here, guys. So as you see, this is the supposed thing here. Now, I know it's not exactly the same mask, but does it not have very close similarities to, that's a throwback. Yes, it is, Tabitha, but do they not look almost very, very similar? You know, it almost looks like somebody was trying to do a makeup job as a Putty, the Putty Patrol. So yeah, but that's what I think it is. Either way, we can already tell that this one here, that looks like Deadpool mask from Wolverine Origin, right? Right. So it's definitely either a mask or a makeup. The reason why it looks like it's a mask, like I'm seeing what looks like makeup around the eyes, because you can see the white cornea here. So there's that. Power Rangers. I've actually had full-blown arguments with my kids over which were the best Rangers. Kids these days, right? It's Michael Berryman with some contacts.
When viewing the video back, a strange face inexplicably appears in the video footage. Some believe that the voice somehow captured some interdimensional being on camera. Now, whether this footage is real or faked, interdimensional
fake.
being or not, either way, it's just bizarre. Disappearing Act. This next clip is from the short-lived 1990s television series Paranormal Borderline with Jonathan Frakes. The host claims that this clip was sent to them anonymously and shows late-night footage from a factory's security camera.
There are 4 black and white pictures. In the top right quadrant, a worker walks right to left through a gate. He disappears here in a flash of light at 11:16 p.m. The tape continued to run normally until almost 2 hours later. Then the victim reappears in a second flash of light, now in a fetal position. Then moments later, now crouching, he vomits, and seconds later, staggers right to left, out of frame.
The story goes that after this incident, the man was never quite the same. Soon after, he quit his job at the factory and moved out of town. Out of left.
Okay, real quick. Onyx Demon. believe it or not, let's see. He went to drink a few beers and puked. Yeah, he basically had a few. He probably had a flask with him and was drinking a few. But no, I think Onyx Demon is right. The reason why I agree with Onyx Demon by being hit by lightning is you don't get to actually see a flash because it's been proven that that certain lightning strikes can cause power to malfunction. So I think either it was staged, like Hogo's saying, or it's a lightning strike that hit the guy, and it fucked with the security system, and that's the reason why it went kind of wonky for 2 hours. And then you see him staggering and throwing up. But it is known. See, it's amazing how Commander Riker went from finding new worlds and fighting aliens to narrating about supposed alien happenings. He probably didn't quit his job. Was probably fired. Probably was. He was fired for drinking on the job, and that's the reason why he was puking, or he was actually legitly hit by lightning, and that's the reason why he staggered and wasn't feeling right. Because believe it or not, when you get hit by lightning, you do have issues. You do have issues. That's the reason why I'm definitely afraid of lightning, everybody. That's one of the reasons why I'm definitely afraid of lightning. Y'all see, some of y'all were here live on the clip in a Mystery Monday when I was talking, and I had a lightning storm that literally jumped the fuck out of me and scared the living daylights out of me, guys. So actual show on TV, it's voiced over by Jonathan Frank. Yes, exactly. It's voiced over by him. He narrates it, but he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't actually host it. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to the next one, out left field. Here we go, guys.
Left field. In the Black Forest area of Colorado, it is said that Russell Elliott often witnessed strange lights around his farm. He began to document these strange occurrences on video. But one night he catches something a bit more. This is one of those clips that might just...
Let me try to slow that one down, guys. Let me see if I can slow that one down. Let me see if I can slow that one down here. Let's see. Fake. I remembered it. It is rumored behind the mountains in a valley, the military has a compound. They do alien experiments and testing. That is one of the theories, yes. Let's slow this down, guys. We're going to slow it to 0.5 and then play it.
Come on, man, what?
I'm trying to get it to where we can actually catch it. So this is it right here. So this is what he caught right there. Now, it doesn't look like it's moving, guys. Let's see. Always stupidly dark footage when they see something. Exactly. Now, here's the thing. Two things. One, this does look realistic for an alien. Shoulder bone looks too defined, like a human shape. And hey, we don't know what an alien looks like, so we can't really say too much. Supply Jeff, the Kraken has been released. But it does look somewhat realistic. It does look like it could be legit. Now, it could be a Hollywood movie prop. Okay, guys, something that he bought online. I don't know. That's the reason why I paused this. Okay, but whatever it is, it's not a cardboard cutout in here. So definitely it is. It could be a doll. It could be a statue. It could be a person in a mask, a kid in a mask. Not really sure. Whatever it is something that really is there. So whether this is fake or real, we know that this is tangible. Now I'm going to speed it back up to see what see if he slows it down and enhances it. I want to see if he has an enhanced version of this, or if it by any chance moves.
Now, this is one of those clips that might just be a little too good, if you know what I mean. But let me know.
It moved. It turned ahead. It turned the head, but it could be a person in a mask.
what you think down in the comments.
Okay, before we go to that, guys, before we go to that. Now, I know some of you are going to say it's fake. That one, for me, because it moved its head, and I can't see below a certain point of its body. I can only see from shoulders up, guys. So I can't say it's a mask. I can't say it's real. Right now, for me, because of that head movement that it did, it's 50-50. It's 50-50 for me, guys. It is 50-50 for me. Y'all can believe what y'all want, okay? Y'all know I debunk shit. Y'all know I'm always about debunking, guys. You know I'm always about debunking. And I will call the fuck out on something. But to me, right now, because I can't see below the shoulders, okay, since I can't see below the shoulders, I can't tell if it's real or if it's fake. But that movement is what made it to where it's 50-50 for me. If it hadn't have moved its head like that, and I don't mean in a jerky motion or animatronic motion or cartoon motion, it had a fluid, natural, real motion to it that it's 50-50. It could be a person in a mask. It could be real. I don't know. Go back to the alien. I'm going to go back to it. Hogo says, I'm going to say fake because of it conveniently placed piss poor filming quality. Yes, exactly. So let me go back. We're going to go back, guys. We're definitely going to go back. And we're going to slow it down again. We are going to slow it down again. Oh, wait, it has a body. It does have a body. Let me slow it down just a little bit more, guys. We're going to slow it down super duper slow. 2 seconds, need food, no problem. Okay, so let me back it up just a hair, and we're going to do it at super slow speed. So see, we can see that it has a body. We see the shoulders. And see, there, right there, it starts to turn the head. Here you see the arm. It's got a super long arm. Okay, so the arms are longer than a normal person, okay? And they're super skinny. We can see that right here. They're super duper skinny, guys. The arms are super duper skinny. We saw the head turn. We're going to take it back again. Okay, Onyx Demon has something for us, a link. Let me see if I can pull that up. But see, it doesn't look exactly like that, Onyx Demon. It doesn't look. Hang on. Let me go back to the video. Okay, see the look here? See how the mouth is really small and tiny? Let me see if I can zoom in on it. See how the mouth is here? They're very similar, but they're not identical. They're very similar, but they're not identical. Let me try to get a zoom in here. This says black and white video and casual shadowing. I know, and I understand that. But see, what I'm looking at is not just the size of it, but if you look at the mouth, okay, and look at what you showed me here. it's very similar. It's very similar, but not identical. You see, the head here is a little too small, and it doesn't protrude to the sides like the other one does. See how it looks here, and how it looks here? It protrudes to the side here more. Now, it may not be the same mask. It could still be a silicone-based mask. Not saying it's not a mask. I'm just saying that it's not the same mask. I mean, just so people can see. I want people to see. Here, hang on, watch. Just to give you an idea of what the mask looks like right there, guys. Now, not saying it's the same mask, but it could be a different silicone mask. Definitely could be a silicone mask. So that's all I'm saying is I'm still 50-50. I'm still 50-50. I'm not sure what to make of it. But let's go ahead and move on.
Now, this is one of those clips that might just be a little too good, if you know what I mean. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Batteries not included. In St. Augustine, Florida, a man repeatedly hears strange noises in his house, so he sets up security cameras to investigate. He catches something...
Oh, wait, hang on. Wait a minute.
Sets up security cameras to investigate.
Hang on 1 second. Here's something that I just noticed. And
A man repeatedly hears strange noises in his house, so he sets up security...
Okay, real quick. Here's the thing about security cameras. All my techies in the room. Hopefully Hellfire's in here. I wish I had Hellfire and Onyx Demon in the chat with me because I would love to have them talking about this right now. Hellfire most of all is a used to install security camera systems, okay? So Hellfire, I wish to God you were in here. Hellfire, are you here? Are you still here, Hellfire? Let me see if I can invite Hellfire into the chat real quick, guys. Come on, Hellfire, where are you at? Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, while we wait for Hellfire, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pull this up. Now, see, that looks more like what it could have been, only with the eyes a little bit darker. That looks more closer to what, to legitimacy right there. And sprayed with a little bit of darker triangle area here. So, yeah, that's a little bit more like what it was, Onyx Demon. That's definitely more like what it was than that. Okay, now let me get the zoom back in. I wish Hellfire was here. Oh my god, I wish he was here right now. There's a gray version too. Yeah, well, see, with it being black and white, or night vision, supposedly, we couldn't really tell. But right here, Onyx Demon, looking at this right here, what... in this picture, what anomalies, let's see, video editing, still moving CCTV footage, i.e. splitting footage in half down the middle, causing it to appear and disappear. I'm not sure what you're, that split screen stuff, yeah, that's different. But right here, sus, screen door against the wall. No, not even the screen door against the wall, not even that, Jeff. There's a certain something that this is the reason why I wish I had fucking Hellfire in here real quick with me. Here's the thing with home security camera systems, okay? What you're seeing right now, this where it says record 1080p with the battery and the time well, you would have the camera focused higher, so register the height of the intruders. Not even that, Onyx Demon. Here's the thing. Why would anybody who has a home security camera system have a fucking battery? That looks like an overlay. It is an overlay. It's an overlay. Let me show you this. Hold on. Wait, watch. Bam! Right there. Right the fuck there. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Right freaking there. Okay? We got a date that you can type in. We got the record light right there. We got the timer right there. We got everything right here, guys. There's the battery. Let's look at this. Hang on. Okay, I thought you were going to go down the route. Nope. Going to go right here. Here's the thing. This is the reason why how I caught it, okay? Now, let me explain something to you. Why the fuck would a home security system, guys, why would a home security system have a battery meter in its overlay? Most all home security cameras, okay, run off a plug, a house plug, okay? Let me show you. Even your standard Wi-Fi cameras, guys. Right here, I got two Wi-Fi cameras. They run off. Guess what? Tell her I said hey. Tell Ruthie I said hey. USB ports, guys. USB ports. You hook them up to USB chargers to run them. They don't run off batteries, okay? Because if they run off batteries, guess what? There's a period of time when the battery's going to go dead that you're going to lose your fucking footage, okay? The dude was playing Five Nights at Freddy's in real life. But anyway, guys, any home security system does not run off batteries. Even the Wi-Fi ones have a little adapter, okay? A BNC adapter that they connect the power to another a power source of some sort, okay? They don't have battery indicators on the home security systems. I have battery-powered cameras, but it doesn't show the battery in the footage. Bingo, 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 bingo. Now, the overlays are from old VHS cameras. Okay? Now, old VHS cameras used to have the battery meter in them. Okay? Now, old VHS cameras would not have 1080p on them. But this is the exact one that he used here. He used it as an overlay. Use John Blitz subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, John Blitz. I greatly appreciate it. But right here, he took this. He did an overlay filter on it that caused it to be inverted to being white. It inverts it, makes it white, and when you do the transparency of it, because this is the exact image that he used, guys, right there. And then he put his own little timer on there. Putting the timer on there is easy as me putting my timer for my stream starting right there. This is a web camera, not a web camera, but it's probably a phone camera at a certain height. He's probably standing there holding it somewhere, because it's not even at the proper height for a home security camera, because it's not even getting the top of the door, as some of y'all have mentioned. But let's see what he catches. Let's see what he catches, guys.
Security cameras to investigate. He catches something absolutely bizarre.
Okay, so you see up here, there's a light moving around up here, guys. He catches himself staging the video. Exactly. Now, as you see right here, guys, in this 360-degree turn thing here, it was moving around. It floated through things. It's a light reflection because the reflection's up here. Watch. Watch at the top right of the video. Let me move it back a little bit. Okay. Move it back a little bit more. See how it's moving right there in the reflection? It has a reflection right there, guys. Moving in the same motion as it. And yeah, that's a huge fucking house, exactly. So that is a light distortion right there, because it's passing through items. It's just a light distortion, guys. See how it reflects on the floor? See how it, when it, okay, hold on, hold. Hang on. Watch this. See how the light reflection moved from up here, and now the light reflection is right here, guys? It's a, what is it, a spotlight? I like that kitchen, though. Yeah, the kitchen's actually nice, but it's a light reflection, so more than likely, guys, so this is being reflected on the lens. That light reflection is coming from the lens because it's at a curve. As you see here, it's a dome-shaped area here. So more than likely, he's got a flashlight, probably an LED flashlight that, or a laser pointer that he's aiming at the light from somewhere off camera that we can't see somewhere, and he's making the light distort. That's what that is. I gotta put this up to video editing done semi-poorly. Exactly. See, it's up here now. It's just a light reflection. Pretty much, he's aiming the light up here, and it's reflecting down here, and it's causing a reflection down here. See here, you got the light here, and up here you have the light right here as well. That's where the light's coming from, is from up top somewhere, off camera.
Some weird light-emitting object seems to be floating around his kitchen, as if scanning the surroundings. Now, when I first saw this, I thought it could just be a mini drone or some kind of light on a string, and I thought that right up until it flies through the ceiling. This clip has been submitted to the Mutual UFO Network for professional examination, but just what do you think this could be?
So here's the thing, they need to hire me, that UFO research need to hire me and Onyx Demon and the rest of you guys so that we can actually teach them how to debunk shit.
In a flash. In Brazil, there have been multiple sightings of what many locals believe to be an alien visitor. In this clip, a Brazilian news program tries to catch the creature on camera.
Olha lá, vi. Eu vi agora, velho. Acabou, você pegou aí? Você pegou? Você viu que ele...
Who just joined?
Me, Hogo.
Hogo, welcome, Hogo. Welcome.
Do you know what it looks like to me? You know those lights you get when they project an image on the wall, like you could buy for your kids?
Right.
It looked like that.
Yeah, it was something projecting on there. We could see that, definitely. What kind of light it was, that we don't know. Now this.
And it looked like a jug.
It did. It was projecting some kind of image on there. Now we're moving forward real quick because since you're gonna be watching it a little bit behind me.
Creature on camera.
Watch this.
Olha lá, vi. Eu vi agora, velho. Acabou, você pegou aí? Você pegou? Você viu que ele apareceu ali? Ele é baixinho.
That right there. So they're saying it was a person. What do you think that was? There was the light, but they're saying that a person appeared. I see a light being shown down, and here's the source here, and it looks like it was somebody just having a bright light, a spotlight going down, or a flare dropping exactly. What do you think, Hogo?
I don't know, I thought... Oh, this one here that we're looking at now?
Yeah, I'm going to slow it down so that people can see it in slow motion.
Yeah. I can't quite tell what that is.
Olha lá, vi. Eu vi agora, velho.
Like a light in the trees.
Acabou,
coming through the tree.
Pegou aí? Você pegou? Você viu que ele apareceu ali? Ele é baixinho.
Some
That's a
say
flare.
that this
So whatever the light was taking the shape of the tree and lighting the tree up. Was it a flare? Was it someone with on the other side of the tree with a super bright spotlight?
I think that was a flare because trees are quite thicker towards the top and they get thinner towards the bottom.
Right.
So as it's dropping from the sky, you're not going to see it like
But
towards
see,
the top
if it was a flare
footage.
dropping in the tree, wouldn't it catch the tree on fire? See, watch. Let me play it back a little bit more.
You've also got the other thing. Usually, when a flare drops, they're usually lit on the ground for a short period as well.
Right, that too. It would have been lit on the ground and not disappear.
But it had the characteristics of a flare.
See, and Leather Rebel says just looked like a bright light running down the back of it. Exactly. So I think it's one of those hunters spotlights, the ones that look like a gun, and you pull the trigger, and it's
or million
for spotlighting your hunting.
Million candle power torch.
Right. Because watch, let's see. I'm pretty sure the trees are thick in Brazil as fuck. Exactly, and not to mention that if it was a flare, it would catch the tree on fire. And like you said, Hogo, here at the bottom, it would stay lit and not disappear.
Yeah, they usually stay lit for a short period as
See,
well.
and
You use flares to light up pathways
it goes,
as well. Not
look,
just
it
sky.
goes right here and disappears. So it has to be a light projected on it. But let's go ahead and finish and see what it goes from there.
Olha lá, eu vi agora, velho. Acabou, você pegou aí? Você pegou? Você viu que ele apareceu?
And they're saying he appeared. I don't see a
that
person.
This clip is evidence of alien teleportation, as the creature seems to disappear in a flash of light.
Unless it's on a hill and there's a drop behind.
What do you think? Area 51.
See, I can't explain it, but it's fake.
A man identifying himself only as Victor went public, claiming that he had worked at Area 51.
Again, they're conveniently
and
there.
smuggled
It's like
out a
they're doing a news
videotaped
report or
interview.
some shit, and all of a sudden, oh shit, what was that in the background?
Right. Now, here looks like a cheap firecracker party popper. Exactly. So it was something that was quick and instant, whatever it was, Onyx Demon. Exactly. Now, what we're seeing here is good. I've seen this footage quite a long time ago, around the early 2000s, late 90s. It's been on Beyond Reality. It's been on the show that Jonathan Frakes does. It's been on a lot of different TV shows and different things.
Area 69.
So yes, exactly, Area 69. But this is the supposed Area 51 footage. As we know, guys, Area 51 does not have aliens. I just want to point that out. Area 51 does not have aliens. Area 51 is a testing ground. They're using it as a decoy to draw your attention, just to kind of understand that when we get into this.
You with an actual alien being.
He said he had a tape of a space alien, an ET, that was being held in a military installation in Nevada.
What is your occupation at Area 51?
I won't answer that. I have had reason to be present at Area 51, but I'm not going to clarify whether or not I was there as an employee.
Victor says that he removed the video's audio track to protect the government participants.
I think if there was a real life
and
alien
what
testing
went
facility,
wrong.
I think it'd be miles underground, like Umbrella Corporation.
Say that again.
I think if they had like a real life alien testing facility or something like that, I think it'd be miles underground.
Yeah, we've myself and Hell Monkey, Jeff Islamov, we finally found the guy with whose voice is the host of Trivial Murder part from Jackbox, right? Right?
Oh yeah.
But no, myself and Hell Monkey, we have speculation, and a few others have been here. We have speculation that because basically, if you think about it, the first known alien craft captured would have been in Roswell, New Mexico, where that crash happened. There is a mountain about a half mile up the road from where the alien crash happened, or the supposed crash happened. And we already know that you can burrow inside a mountain and turn them into facilities and stuff like that. And we know that you can have sub-levels. So what's in plain sight that no one would pay attention to? Then a mountain. And that would be that mountain in Roswell, New Mexico.
I don't know, because everyone automatically assumes Nevada is like the alien hotspot now. They might have moved it.
Right.
They might have gone like north to Canada, just dug a big hole in the ground, built somewhere under there.
Like Leather
no
Rebel
one
says,
thinks to go there.
Leather Rebel said Grand Canyon. That's a possibility too.
You got there and all.
Or the Black Mountains in Colorado.
Step by step.
Alright, we're looking at the interview suite at S4. It's kept dark for the comfort of the aliens. The figure who is just barely visible in the left foreground is the telepath, and behind the camera is a raked seating area for observers.
Now here's the thing, guys. Okay, let me pull it back a little bit. I already know what the deal with this one is. I just wanted to pull it back so you can actually see it not dimmed.
That looks animatronic.
Sorry, nothing here in Canada, or I would have exposed their ass or gotten arrested trying. So I already know this one right out the gate. I don't even know why the guy who does Nuke's Top 5 doesn't even pay attention to news and information. This has been debunked, ladies and gentlemen. There was a show that I watched that had an FBI. It was a former FBI agent, a Hollywood movie special effects, and a famous Hollywood movie special effects person, and a scientist and a few others specialists in their field debunking this. Okay. Isn't that Thor from Stargate SG-1, right? Right? So here's the thing. You're only going to see a certain portion of this alien and the way that it moves, okay? Like, if it was real, it wouldn't move the way that it moves. It's a marionette, guys. It's a marionette, which is a form of a puppet, okay? And they're hiding
plastic.
Right, exactly. And they're hiding it. They are hiding portions of the body, but it's a marionette. Animatronics? No, it's not animatronics. It's not animatronics. Watch. Let me back it up, and I'll show it to you. Watch it again.
Step by step.
See how he moves up? How he'll move up.
No, don't show me your butthole.
Okay. But he moves up and then forward as if he's on let me switch to chatting screen real quick. So if it was real movement, as you see, I have a little bit more fluid movement to it, and if it was animatronic, it would have a little bit of, slight jerking to it, a little bit of jerking motion to it because it's on pulleys and motors. It have a little bit of a jerk to it, right? A little repetitive roboticness to it. This it goes up and moves like this. It doesn't actually. You don't see it move its neck. You'll see its torso come into view, and when it turns, the torso turns with the head. It doesn't turn its head like this. It turns the whole. It's like this number like this. It doesn't actually turn any actual joint. Okay. If it was animatronic, it would turn on a joint. So it's on strings and being moved by a marionette of some kind. No pivot movement either. It was moving completely as one piece. Exactly. So we're going to go switch back so you can pay attention to these things as it moves.
Right, we're looking at the interview suite at S4. It's kept dark for the comfort of the aliens.
See how the whole body moves instead of the neck?
The figure who is just barely visible in the left foreground is the telepath. And behind the camera
it's shadowed out to where you can't see nothing below the torso or below the shoulders.
The alien is
You might have took a Viagra and he got stuck in his throat.
In a biocontainment area, which is maintained at Biosafety Level 2, the lowest designation. That's primarily for the protection of the aliens, not us. You can see here, the alien is beginning to flag. The interview was not going
What's that
well.
flicking light?
The telepath was trying to clarify some points from a previous interview, but he wasn't receiving.
It's supposed to be a heart
responses.
monitor, supposedly.
As you can see, the being is in real distress.
That's one irregular heartbeat.
See, it looks like literally looks like
sending out a message to
a
the
puppet, because
staff.
as it's been said, the mouth doesn't move. Okay, even though it's a slit of a mouth, it should still be able to open the mouth of some way. And if it was in pain, the mouth would still open up. I see no nose holes. Okay, so if it's see, for the alien or the interviewer, right? You'd break your own fucking neck. Exactly, Onyx Demon. Exactly. There's no nostril holes at all. The alien greys were said to have 2 nostril holes. There is no nostril holes on this at all. So we know it's not a mask because there's no holes for it to breathe. We know that there's no slit in the mouth for it to be able to move because it's supposed to have a slit in its mouth. So there's no way for it to breathe or talk or anything.
He's trying to communicate with the alien, but
See,
he's
now it
getting no
opens up a mouth.
response.
That movement, no arms moving. Where's the
no
arms?
direct
Why is it moving
connection
arms to
between,
show pain?
His space and the biocontainment area. That's the aide stepping in on the right. The medical staff should be there by now. They're slow in responding. There they are. I have to say, the medical personnel at S4 are less than
The way it
first
moves,
rate.
it reminds
They
me
tend
of,
to be
is
selective
it that
for
Billy
roles
Bass,
and
that fish on the
secrets
piece of wood that
rather
sings?
than their medical competence.
Right.
By the way, he's not shining that
You notice
light
that the
into
arms don't
eyes.
move
It
at
looks
all.
that way, but in fact, he's checking for hemorrhaging around the eye sockets and in the nasal cavity. I'm sorry. It's very hard for me to watch this.
That guy stood behind pretending to be a doctor. He's probably the
Right.
one controlling it.
This has been already debunked years down the road, guys. This has already been debunked. It was debunked in, I think it was 2014. I think it was 2004, 2014. I can't remember exactly, but it was one of the two.
In the nearly 30 years since this video's
It's a
release,
cool attempt.
it has never been proven fake.
Wrong. That is
But
bullshit.
What
It
do you
has been.
think? Real alien caught on tape? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Swamp gas. Workers at a gas station in Peru are working late at night when they
Yeah, the
spot
believers will
something
believe
bizarre.
exactly, Onyx Demon, exactly.
Believers believe because they won't accept anything else.
Okay, see that right there, guys. That right there. Hang on, let me see walk through on the other side real quick.
The workers see a small illuminated figure no more than 3 feet tall. They approach it, but it seems to speed up to avoid them. They say that the thing had several legs, but seemed to float slightly above the ground.
That looks CGI,
Fucking R2D2 got lost.
right?
Ahí es donde vuela.
It's CGI, guys. That's CGI.
That guy just casually walking towards and you see an alien, you're gonna fucking run the other way.
Yeah, that's
Workers
that's
say that the
definitely
bizarre
natural reaction.
alien, robot, or whatever that is, just seemed to disappear into thin air as mysteriously as it had appeared. The case
It's poor
is currently
quality as
being
well, so you can do
investigated by
anything
the
with it.
Peru Association
Yeah.
of UFOlogy. Men in Black. Shane Sovar, manager of a Niagara Falls hotel, reported that he spotted a strange triangular UFO in the sky above the hotel. A few days later, while Shane was out, his hotel received 2 strange visitors.
One of my bellmen approached me, and he kind of had a weird look on his face, and he said to me, "There's a couple guys in here looking for you." And I said, "Couple guys? What do you mean?" And he said, "There's a couple really strange-looking men that were here, and they kind of freaked everybody out, and they were asking questions about you. They were really, really tall." He said, and they were identical height. They were the exact same height. They were wearing the exact same clothes, and they had the exact same faces.
Now,
like
see
they were
this video
twins.
here. I'm not even
Now,
going to
3
talk too much
people
about
witnessed
it.
the men's arrival and their strange physical appearance. Were these the mysterious men in black who were said to appear after UFO close encounters? Well, no one will ever
Like the
know,
Men in Black on the left.
because the only evidence that remains is this creepy CCTV footage. Tree hugger.
So the Men in Black thing, guys. Let me switch to the screen. That I can't say it was actually that they were Men in Black, but were they the Men in Black? Okay, that to me was more of a stage thing, because here's the thing, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me on this, Hogo. If the Men in Black were real, and they don't want their existence known, and even if you go with the fake Will Smith, the fake Will Smith ones, and they had the little flashy thing, don't you think they would be smart enough to know that the hotel has security cameras and would go and confiscate the security footage or wipe it?
So I do think there is probably some form of organisation out there. But I can't imagine them just being dressed in black and looking so sus as well. This could be plain clothes.
But this video here, don't you agree that wouldn't they be smart enough to know? Let me.
Like retro could work for the Men in Black. We'd never know.
Right.
Just in plain clothes.
Let me switch back.
Why do you have to wear a suit?
So as we're about to see, I'm gonna pause it real quick, guys.
Who are said to appear after UFO.
So right here, think about it. If this was the actual Men in Black, ladies and gentlemen, they yeah, that's a good point. Exactly, Tabitha. They would be smart enough that if they're a secret society that doesn't want to be known about and don't want there to be discovered, they would be smart enough to know that every hotel has security footage. It's the Adjustment Bureau, right? It's the IRS coming to take money from the hotel. But if this was the real Men in Black, they would be smart enough to know that every hotel has security cameras of some sort, and they would go to wipe it, and we would not have this accidentally left behind. They're not that stupid. If they were that stupid, we would have more than just this one footage. Could be mafia there to collect. It could be. It could be. It could be. It could even be the IRS coming to collect some guy's money that he owes from dead taxes. You know, it could be a lot of things. You know, shoot. But anyway, that said, yeah, that's not the Men in Black. I'm sorry.
Well, no one will ever know.
There'll be two blokes coming in for a good time. They don't want to watch it.
Is this creepy CCTV footage?
There goes Hell Monkey.
Tree hugger. In this next clip, a man hears what he thinks are strange animal noises outside his
house. Real quick. Isn't the IRS the mafia? Well, the IRS is not the mafia, but they are mafia-atic. They have mafia actions. They act like the mafia. The idea of them wearing black comes from the fact that they are said to fake FBI, MI6, and other government agencies. Correct, Hellfire. So they need to look like them. We'll say there's something I heard recently. There is a theory that there is aliens out there, but rather than being like the way they are portrayed in movies, they are actually less technologically advanced than us. Primitive aliens, yes, there's supposedly some primitive aliens, yes.
The thing is, it don't even have to look like people or like the Greys, as you say, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it could be like a small asteroid at the planet, and it had like some form of a millipede on it.
Exactly, or it could be microscopic creatures that we can't even see.
Despite his wife's protests, he goes to investigate. And spoiler, it's not an animal.
Peraí, deixa eu vir.
Aliens will come to our world and stop wetting hostile.
Okay, that. Hold on. Let's go back. Let me slow that one down. Guys. We're gonna slow that one down. We are slowing that one down. Because it almost looked like CGI. Because here's the thing, they're supposed, like, they are telegraphing where it is, yes, because supposedly they know that they see something. How much did they pay the person to pull a prank on this guy, right? So I can't tell if it's a stuffed animal, a cardboard cutout.
That was fucking Baby Yoda playing peekaboo.
Right. Now this is actually an old footage because you can tell by the resolution. But here's the thing. Yes, we know they're telegraphing because we already know that they know that they see something. So of course they're going to aim directly at the tree. So it's not like it'd be different if they didn't know what was there or where anything was. Hugo is so much louder than you.
Sorry, dude. I'm moving mic away.
No, it's okay. I got it. I can fix it. Go ahead and talk.
Is that better? Is that better, guys?
How's that, guys? Is that any better? Okay, better. Okay. Like I said, I did some adjustments to my audio, guys. So things are going to be slightly buggy for a little while. But anyway, as I was saying, they're pointing at directly at the tree. So usually, if you're trying to capture ghosts, you can't see the ghost. You're not sure what you're expecting or where to look. So looking specifically at a place is normally considered, hey, look, we're faking it because we know where to look. With this, they know that they see something and they're trying to capture it. So, of course, telegraphing, you can't use telegraphing to debunk it. I just wanted to drop that in there when we go back with this. Okay, I know exactly what this is. It's a person in a suit. That is definitely a mask right there. That is definitely a mask. Watch this. Let me zip it back just a little bit. Watch it in a little bit slower mode. We're going to slow it down even slower. Watch when he comes out. You can tell it's a man in an alien suit.
That's me after 13 rum and cokes.
See, because he's hiding right there. See, it's a man, and if I'm right, it's the king of it. So, as you can see right there, guys, let me see if I can pull it up. One Piece alien costume. And I can't spell costume today, guys. Nope, that's not it. That's not the one I'm looking for. I want the old school one that has the actual shiny eyes. There is one that actually has shiny eyes that I'm looking for. This says, yep, yeah, that's a suit. I need an alien suit so I can pick up chicks at night, right? No, that's still the same as the other one. There's one that has a certain type of mask to it that I want to try to find. John Blitz of the Farce. Let's see if I'm trying to find it. It's a 90s version. It's not the Blue Man suit like normal. Let me see if I type 90s One Piece. Yes, I know Tabitha. I know. I'm trying to find something. I wish I could find it. But it's a latex suit, guys. This is a latex suit with a mask that's being watched right there. It's pretty much very similar to the Spider-Man masks in suit.
Elmo, you look up sexy nurse while you're there.
Okay.
So
No, don't show me your butthole.
A creature or just a very skinny guy in a mask? You decide.
It's a skinny guy in a mask. Hunched over.
What you mean?
Close Encounters. Over on the YouTube channel Operation Z Project CXV, a guy named Ken claims that he captured some otherworldly being walking behind him, even though he didn't notice anything at the time. The footage.
Now, real quick, if they don't notice anything before, that means it's staged and they're ignoring it.
Was caught on a motion-activated trail camera. A closer look reveals that there is indeed someone or something walking behind him. But whether it's an alien or not, I'll leave that for you to decide.
It's just a person
in this
walking
next
by him.
clip, King claims that an alien has cloaked itself in some kind of invisibility field and then peeks out as his cat passes by.
Yeah.
King claims his videos are 100% legit proof of alien life. But what do you think?
That's CGI. That's yeah, that's CGI.
Thanks
exactly
for
the
watching.
Rebel
Suggest
stuff.
videos at nukestop5@gmail.com and follow me on Twitter at.
So that is the end of the alien stuff there. So pretty much most of those guys, most of those were already fake as I don't know what. One was 50-50. It could be, it may not be. It's kind of hard to tell on that one, but most of them were all fake. So yeah, that straight away. Now, coming up, we've got the rest of the haunted holiday stuff. The which number 12 from last Monday of the ghost stuff. So we're gonna switch gears to the ghost stuff. You're an alien, Harry, right? Right. So we're gonna switch over and go to the alien. Or it's now time for the ghost stuff, guys. Here we go. Haunted holiday.
Now this next clip is just completely random and bizarre. It's not from some old creepy haunted house or any place that would even seem remotely spooky. This video was actually recorded by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer at a random Holiday Inn hotel room in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then...
Jeff is Lone Wolf, here we go. Got one from Canada.
Everything just goes wrong. In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
So can I. So, Hugo, you want to take any stabs at it?
Something disappear.
Say it again.
If the arrow was pointing at that white thing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back and play it again. She kicked the door. Well, I hope she doesn't try to become an actress because that was bad. Exactly, Blast Bit. Watch, I'm gonna replay it again and watch.
This video was actually recorded by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer at a random Holiday Inn hotel room in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then, everything just goes...
Say it again.
Is it meant to be the door? The door moved by itself?
There's a few things that happen. The door moves by itself after the bananas fly off the thing, and after the door moves, the water turns on by itself.
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
See, watch. She's pointing. See that right here? If you look right here, I've got it paused just right. You see that set of bananas in the mirror? Now, this is staged. Wondering how you can tell is because, like I was telling you earlier, is the staging cameras. She kicked the door, her right foot heel, right, and there's a string on the door. See the string on the door for the bananas. What I think it is there's not a string on the door. You can't see the string on the door or anything like that. But there's a string on the banana. The bananas fall, which the falling off of the bananas caused the door to move. The bananas caused the door to move, and
so
then
the string's attached to the door.
Right. And then, because once the bananas fall down, the person's still pulling the bananas with the one string. So they're pulling the door closed with the banana. But the most of if you know how some sinks are, they're those little handlebar sinks that if you move the handlebar, hang on.
Well, what you can also do is you can turn the tap on, but you can turn the stop clock off, so there's no water coming through it. So someone could be in another part of the house,
right?
Turn the stop clock on, and the water will just come through the tap.
Right, or it's one of those little handlebar. Well, no, this is a little bit older than the sensor ones, Jeff is Lone Wolf. But I think it's the handlebar water fountains, and you have to you push it up to turn it off, and you pull it down to turn it on, and all they got to do is pull the string to pull it down, turn it on, and boom, there you go. So there's that. Greetings, sir. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the videos and let's see this play out again. So she comes in a minute here. Bananas fly off right as soon as the door closes. Oh, and that turns on and she turns it off.
Who stacks bananas like that? Seriously?
Right? Especially in the bathroom. Why are you going to put bananas in a bathroom? Of all places, a banana in a bathroom.
A synth would do.
This is, like I said, nothing cool happens out of Calgary except for the stampede.
Bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
Yeah, she turns the water on and off. Watch, hold on. Hellfire's right. Watch. Watch this, guys.
In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf. The door lurches
See,
shut.
right there is where her arm went to the, her arm right there goes on the water fountain. Now watch.
And strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
See, right there. Right there. She turns to look at the door. As she turns to look at the door, it turns on. Watch her shoulder. Right as soon as she turns to the door, she pushes the handle of the water to turn it on.
Shut. And strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
Do you reckon she's got Zach Faken's posters on her?
Yeah, watch. Watch again, guys. Watch again. Door gets kicked. Right as soon as she turned to look at the door, it goes on. You can see her right shoulder turns in that direction as she goes. She turns the water on herself and then turns it back off.
The little girl in the recording told her family.
See, she even looked directly at the camera too.
And they found this when they checked the camera.
And why she got a camera in the bathroom pre-staged up?
So is this a haunted Holiday Inn? Is it a hoax? And if it is a hoax, why does this little girl's startled reaction seem 100% real? Let me know what you think. Behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors.
Over on
When it comes to behind closed doors, never ask Hellfire what he does behind his closed doors.
the popular Pakistani ghost hunting channel Wo Kia Ta, the team investigates a farmhouse that is allegedly haunted by a spirit or demon. While investigating, they begin to hear an odd sound.
Hellfire, I know I was being sarcastic, so you pay attention, okay? I was being sarcastic.
Coming from inside one of the empty rooms.
अंदर से आवाज़ें बड़ी अजीब सी आ रही हैं जैसे कोई बच्चे हैं अंदर क्या है ये आवाज़ आई हाँ लोग हो गए मैंने इसे लॉक किया इस रूम से तो नहीं ना अभी तक कुछ हुआ पता नहीं इस रूम में क्या आवाज़ आ रही है अरे ये रूम नहीं है इसको देखे ना शहरी में खोल के
Well, you know what, Hellfire? You feel it live, so shut the fuck up.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
अंदर के हालात देखे यार
Hey, I'll change my voice when you change your face. So far, the only thing spooky I'm seeing is the bad dirt on the walls. And a bad acting job.
कॉर्नर में कुछ बैठा हुआ है यार शायद मेरे मोबाइल पे रिकॉर्ड हुआ है
One of the explorers claims he saw something lurking in the corner of the room. When they check his phone footage, this.
Let me go back to that real quick. We're gonna slow it down, guys. I gotta have a life to fail at it, so joke's on you. Joke may be on me, but you are a joke. How about that? Okay, we're slowing it down, guys.
One of the explorers claims he saw something lurking.
I'm gonna try to catch it and pause it.
The room. When they check his phone footage, this.
keep missing it. So this is what he supposedly catches. So what this looks like is it does look like a person. It looks like somebody in a what looks like a Slipknot mask, and they've got their arms posed around. I am most definitely not on you. That would be gay. Whatever. It's a cloth. It's either a cloth doll or it could be a person. Like it looks like there's their leg here, their leg, knee, like their knee right here, their arm right here, in some kind of Slipknot pose. So it could be. To me, it looks like somebody with a Slipknot pose because there's the little hair strands in micro braids. So it could be a doll or it could be somebody in a Slipknot mask. One of the two. But we're gonna go by and see. Either way, it's hoax. We know that whether it's a doll or a person in a mask.
Gathering their courage, they head into the room to investigate.
भी नहीं है यार, इस जगह बैठी हुई थी। इसी जगह वहाँ से बिल्कुल इस जगह पे छोटा सा था उसका कद यार ऐसे।
So here's the thing: as they came in, they slowly panned to the right. The room is big enough that whatever was sitting in that corner, whether it was a doll or a person, could have been moved out of frame to the right as they're panning the camera. They cut the video to allow a person to leave. One or two, it could be that too. I didn't see a cut, but even if it wasn't cut, their slow pan from left to right allows the person to get up and move with them as they pan. So it could be one of two different things.
Something seems to try to lock them inside the room. And then things really get weird.
There's nothing in there, you're faking. That's some seriously bad acting. Let's see, Hellfire says, so something tried to do us a favor and keep this terrible fake from being made. Damn, it's a shame it didn't succeed. Did they even go to an acting class or did TikTok? They did go to an acting class. They got the Zach Bagans Ghost Hunting for Dummies book. That's where they learned their acting from.
Something violently shoves open the door, slamming right into the investigator's arm. Later, when they watch their footage of the incident back, they find something that chills them.
It's just a person walking by.
So did the Wokiata team catch a real ghost or demon on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's a fucking hoax.
You decide. You can watch Wokiata's full investigation of the haunted farmhouse over on their channel. Come hell or high water.
Come hell or high
Popular
water.
YouTuber TechRax has been testing the durability of technology for years, especially the Samsung Galaxy series and the Apple iPhone. On his channel, you can watch these phones get destroyed in pretty much every way imaginable. He drops them from extreme heights, he crushes them with cars, shocks them with tasers, pounds them with hammers, there's hot knives, gas torches, and even a lawnmower. You name it, and TechRax has probably thrown an iPhone at it. However, when testing the durability of his brand new iPhone 11 Pro, things take an unexpected turn. He travels 7 hours to an isolated spot in the Nevada desert. He plans to drop the iPhone 11 into a 50-foot deep hot spring
Me
named
too,
Diana's
Hellfire, me
Punch
too.
Bowl. For unknown reasons, this hot spring is also known by the name the Devil's Cauldron.
And we made it to the location, guys. I apologize in
Now,
advance.
I've seen
if it's
this one
super
before.
windy.
I've
We're
seen this one
basically
before.
in the middle of this desert. I want to show you guys the rig, what exactly is going to go on first before I even show you the hole. Now I want to show you guys the actual hole. So as I'm walking close, just a couple steps here. Pretty crazy, guys. You can see there's steam coming straight out of this water. It's supposed to be about 140 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, so you will burn yourself if you try like taking a dip in here. But
This is an
it's
iPhone, I
super
don't care.
sick. Literally in the middle of nowhere.
Now,
say that again.
I said, unless it's an iPhone, I don't care.
Oh, the first time Tech Rex drops his recording iPhone into the extremely hot water, the phone comes out fine and the footage shows nothing particularly strange. But the second time he drops his phone into the Devil's Cauldron, things get a little weird. When he reviews the footage later, he's shocked by what he finds.
£20, it's Aquaman.
Right. iPhone, stop recording. I wonder why. He's got it in a
Says
super
he
hot
has
temperature.
no idea what could have caused this strange underwater screaming, especially since his first recording didn't pick up any odd sounds at all. So, just
Okay, now he supposedly if y'all listen, he got the unrecognizable screams. A third time in the devil possesses his phone and changes the number to 666. So you notice that there's two people there, possibly a third, ladies and gentlemen. So here's the thing. Look at this Devil's Cauldron, okay? What does it look like to you if you were to slightly think of it, okay? Is it not like a guitar, the hole in a guitar?
Guitar.
No, don't show me your butthole.
Oh, okay. So basically, think of it this way: it's acoustics. It's a bowl. It's a funnel. It's a butthole. Yes, hell monkey. It's a butthole. So you've got acoustics there. Okay, you see two people on the ground right there at the bottom of the screen, possibly a third person as well. So as it's about to drop in, all they have to do is be kneeling down and scream down into it. The acoustics of that hole will echo and amplify the sound to where the water will hear the scream. All it is it's amplifying their screams that they're making themselves. So it's nothing but acoustics. It's not a ghost sound. It's their own screams being muffled and echoed.
what do you think this strange sound from the Devil's Cauldron could be? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this full video as well as TechRack's examination of the footage over on his YouTube channel.
TechRax just wants some views.
Followed home.
What's up, Fire Crystal?
Over on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses. In this investigation of a woman...
Oh.
Right, I'm going to go open this door now.
Crap. Hang on, guys.
You
Hang
see
on.
some shadows, but that is me.
In Powell, Tennessee.
I don't know what I did with the video. Hang on.
And then, one...
There it goes. Devil's sphincter.
But the second time he drops his phone into the Devil's Cauldron...
Here we go.
Is there anything that would like to... I'm going to ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that.
So,
since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway.
Let me rewind
and
it to
then,
catch that.
one day, his dog was brother Chris explore abandoned and
Because
sometimes
that
supposedly
voice
haunted
sounds
houses.
like it's post-production.
In this investigation of a woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil entity that has followed her for most of her life, the guys pick up a very strange
Onyx Demon, yes, you are correct. They do look like that.
EVP.
Who's here? Got busy.
You too?
Yep. Is there anything that would like to,
See, that go with him just sounds like it's post-production. I can't quite tell. Horoscope TV, what is up? What is up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gas leak. The gas leak could make him dizzy. Believe it or not, let me go ahead and switch back to camera real quick. So for getting dizzy in any paranormal activity, here's the thing. Just because you get dizzy doesn't mean it's paranormal. I know Hellfire, if his stupid ass was in the chat with me, and Hogo, he would go along with this, and I know Onyx Team would tell you the same thing. You have what is called a fear cage. Okay, if you have bad wiring in a house, the electromagnetic field created by the bad wiring surrounding you, okay, some people are super susceptible to the electromagnetic field that it causes them to get nauseous and dizzy and sometimes hallucinate. Okay? And thank you for confirming, Hogo. Now, with this said, ladies and gentlemen, the hearing the voice, I agree with Retro. Retro gets the Hellfire seal of approval. Thank you. So the feeling dizzy may be electromagnetic field fucking with them. Now the audio frequency, I hear RF fields all the time from electronics. Exactly. Radio frequency fields can pick up from electronics because most people don't know this. Now, Hellfire, Hogo, I don't know if you know this either or not, but I'm gonna see if you do. Most people don't know that in their cell phones is an FM antenna. There is an FM antenna in your phone. Okay.
Yeah, for the onboard radio.
Right. There is an app now that lets you actually activate the FM antenna on your phone and use it as a radio. Okay. So with that said, they're filming from a phone. Let's see. My mom has been known to kill the power to the house at the main breaker for months at a time because it makes her hurt all over. Exactly. I'm slightly susceptible to EMF too, but nothing that'll cause me issues. But as me and Hogo were saying, with the FM radio in this, they're using film phone guys. They're using an iPhone to film this, okay, in 4K because they want to put it on their YouTube. But because of that, not much. Adding Bruce Dickinson dive live to my phone music library. Okay, cool. So while they're filming, if this is a legit audio that wasn't post-production, then it was picking up a radio frequency on their phone. Okay, but I don't believe that it was a radio frequency. It sounds too post-production to be a radio broadcast. And I'm going to go back and we're going to play it, but I seriously think it's post-production. But if it's not, it could be a radio frequency picked up on the phone. Just want to kind of point that out there.
Is there anything that would like to, I'm going to ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that. Since the investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway. And then, one day, his dog begins to act very...
Onyx Demon, yes, you are 100% correct. Now, I do like getting EVPs when they're legit, but they're too easily faked. Exactly, Onyx Demon.
Very strange.
Who is it?
You could have somebody hidden in one of the rooms, and the dogs try to check out that person.
Who's that?
Yes, John Blitz, I have. Exactly. Turn the light on. Turn the light on. Exactly, Onyx Demon. He's probably got someone in that room, and the dog is probably trying to figure out who he is.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
Show us what's in the room.
Did
One
you
way
see
to
it?
scare the shit out of a dog.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
It's just stuff in the room. There wasn't
Some
a person
odd
there.
thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door.
Notice he walked
And
past
note
that
that
other
when
door
Dave swings
first,
his
so
camera
whoever could
back
have been in that
around,
room could have snuck past him as he turns around.
Right, but see, here's the thing. Look, hold on, we're gonna slow this down a little bit. That's a jacket. Exactly. It didn't have pointy fucking ears. Here it is right here. I'm gonna put it just a hair back and slow it down. It's just it's not anything. It doesn't have no fucking pointy ears. Spock, is that you?
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
They're trying to say it's something with pointy ears. There's nothing with pointy ears in there. Now they're gonna slow it down again here in a second, and I'm gonna pause it.
Did you see it?
Did you see it?
Yeah, sort of.
See right there, guys. Look, there's no pointy ear anything anywhere in there. You got what looks like maybe a stuffed animal with a bow tie. Okay, you got what maybe a jacket or a blanket right here. Okay. There is nothing with a pointy ear in there.
I'll show you that there's nobody in the hall.
It's a black Keebler elf. So literally, there was nothing in there. It was a form of what me and Paladin Baz talk about all the time. Pareidolia, everybody. It's a form of matrixing. It's a form of pattern recognition. You're expecting to see something, so your mind is telling you that there's something there, and he moves so quick that you're going to see something because you're expecting to see something. It's three different terms, all the same thing: matrixing, pattern recognition, and pareidolia.
Who is it?
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was...
Because he's at a different camera angle. Look, there's part of it right there. There's the stuffed fucking animal right there. He's at a different angle than when he first went to it. So of course it's going to look different. He's got the light on now, so of course it's going to look different because the lighting's different now.
Is now gone. You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes Paranormal Investigations over on their YouTube
when you were a
channel.
kid and you had the light off, you're laying in bed and you think you see some scary face at the other
Right,
end of the
distortions
room.
of the light. Exactly.
You rush to turn the light on, it's just a pile of clothes.
Exactly. Distortions of the light. At camera angles and distortions of the light. Pattern recognition. Thank you, Hugo.
First ghost hunt, last ghost hunt. Reddit user Manda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Okay, guys, real quick, before we get into this, I just want to point out, I have actually been to this place right here. Let me switch to the plate. Okay, I have actually been to this place. I've been here, okay? Let me tell you, guys, the place you're about to watch and the things you're probably going to see are some of the best bullshit you'll ever see. The place is not haunted. We did a, I think it was like, it was 4 days of investigation and 3 days of reviewing the evidence. Okay, literally 4 days of actually hunting and investigating and taking measurements with EMF gauges, taking measurements with actual tape rulers, everything you could possibly do to a place for investigating. Okay, we pulled out all the stops. Okay, got jack shit. Okay, so whatever they're about to get is either faked, bullshit, the combo of the two, or they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. One of those anyway. But let's get back to it. Obviously, they were on vacation when you were. They were on vacation with theirs. Oh, I forgot. That's right. I forgot the paranormal holidays. Damn. I
just whispered you a link for another night. It's you know that TV show Most Haunted over in the UK.
Yeah.
It's the one where they were in Chislehurst Caves, round the corner from me. I've done a tour there before.
Okay, cool. I'll actually use that I'll definitely use that on the next episode for sure.
As part of a ghost hunting tour group. Amanda says they walked around, checked the EVP meters supplied by the tour company, but nothing much happened.
Right,
then
nothing ever happens.
They began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it at the time. Then, suddenly, from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them.
See, okay, guys, they hear stuff and they move out of the way. They're looking. Okay, they're looking in that direction and they see nothing, and then they just and here's the thing: there's no audio on the CCTVs. Okay, he slipped on a banana peel. But here's the thing: there's no audio whatsoever. So how do we know they actually hear anything? Okay, there's no evidence of what they hear in any way. We just see them react. Okay,
Michael Bay gave that guy a pay rise.
Right? So you're looking in the direction of something and you hear footsteps, so you're going to react to invisible footsteps? Like, oh no, I hear an invisible train. Let me get out of the way, because guess what? Because I hear a train. It's got to be the Harry Potter train coming at me, so let me step out of the way, guys. It's ridiculous. Nothing happened at this place.
Amanda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced.
Now, see, hold on. Watch this. Let me go back to it. Watch this.
Suddenly, from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them.
Now, if you pay attention, this person here, I can't tell if it's a woman or a man. Okay? This person here, the goody one, what is up? Welcome. This either female or a male. She doesn't act. You see this guy here, he's going to act first. He's going to be like, oh, I hear something. What's that? Then this person here is going to start reacting. Okay, and the two of them react. And upon their reaction, that's when this person's like, oh shit, they're moving out of the way. Let me move too. So there's a delayed reaction from this person right here that's got the glare on them. Okay, this person here doesn't do too much reactions at all. But the guy reacts first, then she reacts, and then this person reacts out of their acting.
Notice the one that was crouched was like, what the fuck you doing?
Right? Now, just watch, guys. Just watch. See, he's reacting. He's reacting. Okay. Then she reacts. Okay, and then she looks to see what he's looking at. See, he acts, and then she starts to put her foot down when she sees them react. Okay, so she's just reacting because they are. And this person right here is like, wait, what's going on? I didn't hear nothing. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all moving? What the fuck? They didn't hear nothing. She's laughing. He or she's laughing.
Amanda says that the whole event was one.
See how he's not reacting at all? He is not even phased. They're reacting. She's doing nothing until she looks at him. So yeah, this is how cattle stampede. Exactly, Hell Monkey.
The one crouched down's got that look of, oh fuck, was I meant to jump back? Sorry.
Right, Helgo, right? He's like, oh shit, did I miss my cue? I missed my cue. Fuck. Cut. Time to redo it. Take 5.
thing she's ever experienced.
They're all in the car on the way going, you're such a
Now,
dick.
I should note that
Well,
I don't
didn't
usually
know.
show videos without some visible or audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group and seeing just how hard and painful those falls.
Whatever, taking hard and painful falls. Do you realize? Okay, let me do something real quick, guys. Now, Hellfire hasn't seen it. I will pull it. I've got it somewhere on video. I'll pull it up one of these days, guys, and I'll show you the footage of it. I've got it on VHS. I've got to convert it to DVD. But years ago, during my theater days, I did a stage performance of Scrooge, the stingiest man in town. I played the ragpicker Hawkins, which was a Dick Van Dyke in Chimney Sweep ragpicker character, and I played young Scrooge. As ragpicker Hawkins, I did a lot of stunts in there, okay? As an actor, sometimes you got to take that slap in the face, the punch in the face. You got to take that fall, no matter how much it hurts, to give that full, wholehearted realism to the acting. Okay? I mean, to be fair, that dude who fell through the door probably did actually fall. Think he thought the door was actually shut. Probably so. But sometimes the other guy that first reacted, he's taking the fall just to he takes a hard fall on purpose to add more realism to the bullshit. So yeah, let me just wanted to point that out to you guys. I've taken many false hits, fake hits before.
Look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence.
It's not compelling. Nuke is always, everything he gets is always compelling. I think it's compelling. What do you think? Is it fake or is it real? I think it's compelling. Everything he gets is compelling to his stupid ass.
Came down that hall. But, as always,
oh shoot, I'm just realizing the time. It's almost that time. Hang on, let me cut back, guys. It is almost that time, ladies and gentlemen. Real quick, let's see who is dude is always exaggerating the videos. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Give me just a second here, guys. Who do we got here? Who do we got? Okay, I see who we're going to hit. I see who we're going to hit. Okay. His compelling, his compelling is my ominous. Exactly. What time is it, the goody one? It is time for me to raid. It is time for me to raid. Everybody, stay here. Do not leave. Okay. I'm all about stream love. I'm about sharing the love. So let's pass the love along. We are all mostly streamers. We know what it's like to want to get views. You know. So let's just pass. I came at the end. Yes, the goody one. It's all good. I usually stream 6 p.m. Eastern time to 9 p.m. I usually do a 3-hour stream. It's almost time, so I wanted to take a few minutes to say because it's only 8:48 right now. I wanted to talk to you guys before I end. Before I go and do the raid, please stay because I do plan to raid somebody. But I need some information from you guys. Next Monday, I'm going to continue talking a little bit about cryptids. But I'm also going to take Kogo's 2 videos and share those as well. But what do you think about my mic audio? How does my audio tonight, outside of course, Hogo being louder than me, how does my audio sound from... Say it again. No, you're fine. No, that was on my side. That's on my side. Like I said, I did some adjustments to my microphone. I just wanted to see what you guys thought about my audio. What do you think about my audio? Sounds clean? Thank you. Okay.
You sound clear as day.
Thank you. The mic sounds good, to be honest. Sounds very clear to me. It sounds good. Okay, so I've been trying some new settings, a lot of new plugins and things like that. These are things that I'm gonna teach everybody on my Sunday stream Salvation. So if any of you want to be able to do sound like I'm sounding, I'm going to be teaching this next Sunday on how to do this. It's free plugins, and they work with any OBS, whether it be OBS regular, OBS.live for Stream Elements, or OBS Streamlabs OBS. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I will be teaching this here, as I showed you earlier. Where did I throw it at? Oh. I do have an XLR microphone. I have a bunch of them. But as you see here, you see this camera right here, guys? This is a standard $5 Rock Band microphone, guys. A standard $5 Rock Band microphone. Okay? Next Sunday, I'm going to make this $5 microphone, maybe not identical to this, but almost as good as what you're hearing right now with the same settings. I'm going to teach you how to do it. I'm going to tell you the plugins, give you the links and stuff like that. So I wanted to make sure everything sounds good because the quality of the microphone you're hearing right now, I'm actually going to be using this from now on. For those who are new and don't know me, as you can see here, I have the Elgato Wave 1 microphone. The Wave 3 is too much money. You don't need the Wave 1. It only has a small little LED meter on the front and a mute button on the top when you can press this right here. So that mutes it there as well as the Stream Deck, as well as the Wavelink software. You see that I have the pop filter and the shock mount as well. So I'll be teaching you a lot of cool things about it next Sunday. In fact, as you see here, this is the proper distance. I know it looks kind of bad for me doing this, guys. So, but you want it 2 fist lengths apart from your mouth to have a certain proper distance from the microphone. I'll talk about mic distancing in the stream as well. So I wanted to see what y'all's opinions are of the audio of this. I spent a lot of time on it last night. I didn't get no sleep. I'm running on fumes to do this, as well as the fact that after the morning, I went to go feed my check on my bearded dragon, and she passed away. So I'm not in good moods, guys. I'm kind of in a depressed mood, and thank you all for being here to help me keep my mind off the depression that I'm doing. I've had the bearded dragon for quite a long time. He was one of my babies. So
Sorry to hear that.
it's okay. It's okay. Most people don't know he got attacked by my roommate's cats, so he hated people. I couldn't pet him. I couldn't touch him because if you got your hands near him, he would bite you like an alligator. Because that bearded dragons will actually lock onto your mouth and twist around like an alligator, and they do have sharp teeth. So I've been awake for a while after that. So I've been mulling around. That's the reason why I kept my mind going with keeping the settings going and making sure everything's perfect. So I'm glad you like it. It's a lot more stuff coming that I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to do on Sunday. Don't forget, before we go out, you guys leave, tomorrow night is another episode of Critical Hit with me and Hellfire. I'm gonna do a shout out real quick. So in a minute here, the Critical Hit's going to be popping up tomorrow night. Make sure you watch the credits. There for me and Hellfire. Basic, but that'll give us a chance to do the raid. But we're going to be there for Critical Hit. It is our game and talk show. That wasn't much of a clip, but whatever. But anyway, and then you get to see me again on.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay, the clip's still going.
Another thing that I got to work on, guys. It was supposed to roll. I know, right? It was supposed to roll
in our emphasis, guys.
You guys who are here, it was supposed to show your name. But since it's not going to do that, we're going to go.
So anyway, on Friday, I'll come back after Tuesday. I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday. I'm not going to be streaming Thursday. On Friday, I'll be back with Fallout Friday, and then Retro Rants on Saturday with the Sunday Stream Salvation coming after that. Here's the thing. I've got some stuff planned. I'm gonna have Hogo with me again, and hopefully, Hogo, you can get me hooked up with having Wayne on the stream if he's in that mood to be able to.
I'll drop him a message. I very much doubt he will, though. He's quite
hey, it's all good. If not,
yeah.
you know enough about his coding and his stuff like that I can have you on the stream about his stuff. So I'll probably have you on in his stead, teaching you all about the Twitch Guru plugins. That plugin you saw with the chat screen, guys, was thanks to the Twitch Guru. When you saw those little clips playing in my opening scene and in my BRB screen, that was thanks to the Twitch Guru. He has a lot of great plugins that you can use to your browser source in your OBS. Make sure you go to my About Me page to actually do Retro Meow. I see you, Onyx Demon. What? I has a question. Drop your question while I'm talking, and I'll field it real quick. But the Twitch Guru, guys, make sure you go to that link and check him out. If you use his stuff, shout him out. Okay, add the link to your About Me section like me. Donate, even if it's just $5. Okay, granted, he's in the UK, so $5 is a little different from him in the UK. But drop, for us Americans, drop $5 to him. It'll do this little conversion and give him money. $5 isn't much, but it helps him keep his website running So the plugins keep running. So if we keep donating him money, his website can still run and his plugins will still run, because those are awesome shit that we're doing right here, guys. So definitely check it
keeps
out.
the lights on.
Exactly. The avatar thing you had before at the bottom of the screen, was that the Steam one that costs money? Yes, that is the stream avatars. It is called stream avatars. You can get it from Steam, guys. It's like $5 to $15. It's not expensive. It's like $5 to $15. I don't use it anymore because I've had some people use it and they got it from me. They got it from me because I gave them the fucking link and they wanted to shout someone else out for using it, and it was me, and it pissed me off that everybody and their mom that I showed it to them and told them how to use it never gave me props for using it. It pissed me off, so I don't ever want to use it again. But go ahead, more than welcome. Use it, guys. Stream avatars. I have a lot of stream games that you can use, like Words with Friends and other stream games that you can use as well. Those are some of the things I'll be teaching you on my Sunday stream. Hogo, thank you for being here on stream with me.
No worries, dude. Anytime.
Hey, this is what I want. Anytime my stream chats are open, guys, y'all are more than welcome to join me in my stream like Hogo did, like Hellfire does. You are more than welcome to join me and talk with everyone else. I shout you out all the time, showing you love. In fact, let me go ahead and drop another shout out to Hogo, and then we're going to go do the raid real quick.
Thanks for the shout out, dude.
Anytime. Hogo is, as y'all know, is from the UK. He is a hilarious streamer. He does a lot of great things. He's also a fellow Fallout player as well. So definitely check him out. He is he has a lot of technology.
There was no need for me to fucking put the window through, was there?
So yeah, definitely check him out. You hear him in my ears right now, or ears since I only got one. But definitely, thank you all for being here. We are going to raid somebody. Let me make sure they're still going. And they are still going. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to hit up Hellfire. If he's still in my chat, yeah, there he is right there.
Coming to you live from Pornhub.
Right?
Hellfire.
But anyway, guys, as always, thank you all for being here. Hashtag raid, hashtag retroactive. For those of you who are a stream demon, throw out the hashtag stream demons or horns up. Show some love. Thank you all for being here. I love each and every one of you. You're the reason why I stream. I love to entertain people. You make it possible for me to be here and use my abilities to stream. So thank you all. I love each and every one of you.
Thank you for being here, guys. Love you all.
Let me go up on him so I can hear what he's doing.